All right, just making sure that my stream title updated, and let's go ahead and jump into 7 Days to Die into 3, 2, 1. Bam! We're there. Hope you guys like my increased and better overlay also over here. I also updated this one. Just have my name. That's all I need. That's all I need. So when people ask me, Kismet, how do I contact you in chat? I can just say, just put my name in there. That's easy. That's easy. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our insane self-defending base. It's all automated. As you can see, we've got some generators up here. Go ahead and turn my sound back on. And by the way, those sound effects of lightning and storm are not fake. They're up there. They're up there. Now, if you want to go ahead and help the stream, here's what you do. You follow that link that Dark Angel just put in the chat over there. You click on that link, and you go ahead and retweet. They've been dishing out a retweet love. If you go ahead and do that every single time, basically, if you get to 5, we get a whole bunch. Then you get to 10, we give out a whole bunch more. Reward you guys for being awesome, going out and sending the word around Twitter. Twitter's free. If you don't got an account, just go over there and do it. Retweet, boom, you can earn everybody in the stream some extra Kiz Cats for those contests and giveaways, which is epic. Which is epic. All right, let's keep on going. Right here, we're going to go ahead and check our output. Looking good. Looking good so far. We're going to go ahead and let's say hello to Waffle, see what he's up to. Damn. Hey, Waffle, how you doing, buddy?
What up, Kiz?
Oh, coming in, checking how the base is doing. Were you here for Horde Night?
Yeah, was here for the last couple there. It's pretty good to go. Kind of noticed you used about 200 to 259 mil rounds in the turrets total, so that's not too bad.
Awesome, awesome. I love to fill up all the turrets with max and then just have it ready for each Horde Night and then just flip it on when you can.
Yeah, I was bouncing back and forth. Pretty much only turned them on when the big green bosses came, but other than that, they nothing I couldn't handle.
That's the best thing to do. Best thing to do. Did you go back and repair all the blade traps and all that, or no?
I did, yeah. And well, when I logged off there, however many days ago that was, 3 days ago now, I guess. We need to make a couple more blade traps because 2 of them were destroyed. So the 2 spares I threw on. And if you go up there into the kill box, you'll see some wooden frames on the inside of the kill box, and I just put those there as markers to show that. There were like zombies standing there without the blade traps on, so I don't know if there's blind spots in the cameras or not.
Wood frames. Oh, inside the kill box. I see. Yeah, sometimes they can get in between the blade traps, even though it should activate, which is kind of odd, but... I'm thinking of moving these poles one closer because they're actually one further than the other ones are.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, when it came up there, it was just there was like a screamer sitting there beating on the wall, and I was like, huh. Well then, let's put a marker here, and then it happened a couple of times.
Yeah, I try to readjust it a little bit. That's what this other auto thing is for out there too. If you see that, you can just turn that auto turret on way out there, and it just owns them up. Hopefully. Hopefully. All right, we need some materials here, peeps. So this is my automated kill box. It is pretty amazing. What it does is it chops the heads off of bad guys. Doesn't matter whether radiated cops or whatever it is. It'll chop their heads off. You can see up here, Kismet Army automated kill box. Basically what we do is we did the blade traps upside down. This way we don't lose our loot. Scary. Scary. As well as you can see, I've run a bunch of power to some turrets there that shoot them from behind. We've got a whole bunch of other stuff. Like our shotgun turret power, we can just turn that on whenever they kind of come in this area, so it doesn't just shoot random mobs. It only we only turn it on via Horde Night. Over there, you can see that we have the garden going over there. I need to finish in the rest of that. Hopefully, I'm going to have enough of that for today. Get that going. Now, I'd like to also move the command center up here now that it is a functional auto defending base. Let's go down and look in the kill box here real quick. Now, if you're down at this level here, you can just go ahead and shoot mobs through the bars as they try to run up. So it looks like they tried to get in those other sections there, but we're not able to be killed. Take those out of there now. There's various sections. Now, sometimes they can make their way through. They can just, like, for some reason, they get right in between those blade traps, even though they are right up to each other. Sometimes that does happen, and that's when you got to kill them yourself. You got to kill them yourself, but it's the best you can do. Now, if you have the turrets on, by the way, if that one has ammo way out there, it will actually shoot them from way out there as well. Should be able to take them out. It should be able to. Now, I don't see any bad guys right now, so we don't have anybody to make it show you, but let's go up here and check it out real quick. Around the back here and see if we can find somebody or drag somebody in here. There we go. It's Uncle Fred over there. There we go. Come over here, Uncle Fred. Want to have a little chat with you, bro. Now, he's going to come over here eventually. Going to waddle his way over here. Hey, don't be breaking my stuff. Don't go breaking my stuff. That's how you get him off your stuff, by the way. Now, when he gets close, it's automatically going to see that he's there, and it's going to trigger the blade traps. Because there's a motion sensor up there. So the power runs down to the motion sensor. When the motion sensor detects the zombie, it then triggers the power, which is the line that goes back. Like so. There we go. I don't do nothing. I didn't touch nothing. It automatically triggered on. You can see up here that the camera is following him. And it's turned green on the side. That means it's turned it on. Now, also, the other one saw him, too, which is why the other side turned on. Like so. And notice the other side will automatically turn itself off if it doesn't see any zombies. Now, I can walk Fred around all day long, but I think that explains it quite well. So we'll just take care of Fred. Thanks for the painkillers, brah. Thanks for the painkillers. Okay, so I got to get a whole bunch of stuff to construct some stuff. I'm going to get my glass and all that kind of stuff. And then I'll probably work on bringing the base up to the top here, which is pretty fun. Now, whatever you do, watch out for holes like this, because you might fall to your death. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I'm good. I also got Waffle down here. Sup, Waffle. And let's see. What do we got? What do we got? We got shotgun ammo down here. We got a whole bunch of sniper. Grab a bunch of that. What else we got? When is Horde Night? Horde Night is...
Not sure if you still needed one, but I found you
105.
a battery bank schematic. I'm not sure if that's still a thing that you're planning on doing.
Oh, yeah. No, I need that actually for today. Perfect timing.
Alright, I put all the important stuff in the building mats there. Also got you a battery bank itself and some searchlights and all that kind of stuff. They were only on for like 300 tokens, so I thought I'd pick them up. And a speaker. I don't know if you want to have like a speaker going off every time the guns shoot. I don't.
Oh, well, I'm gonna try it all out tonight.
Spice it up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm totally gonna do it all just to see what's up there. I also see you got a tripwire post, which is cool. Yeah, bunch of cool stuff. Where's the schematic at? Is it actually in the schematics or?
Nope, it's in that building mats box. There should be like.
Oh, there's two of them in here. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a couple.
There we go. Nice. Now I know it. Thank you so much. All right, so we're going to work on all this stuff today, so let's go ahead and grab it out of there. Wire relays. I'm going to scrap those because of a previous problem that we had where I was using those. I'm going to grab some solar power. Let's go ahead and just have fun with all this stuff. Today, we already learned that. We need our solar cells. What else are we going to do today? Let's see. Let's get some forged steel, some forged iron. We'll go ahead and do some reinforce upgrade as well. Let's see. Using emotion sensors. Maybe not for right now. Not for right now. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put some solar banks down and actually use solar power for some of our power up here.
Furnaces there, because I didn't know what else you wanted going on in there. They're all done though. Whatever you had cooking.
Well, what do you mean?
Like the stuff that was cooking inside your glass furnaces. Got bulletproof glass forges.
Oh, all the stuff that's melting down.
Yeah, it's all in there now.
All in where?
Like it's all done smelting and it's all done like making bulletproof glass, but because that stuff's so expensive, I just didn't want to be like, oh yeah, he needs 4,000 rounds and start making those things or something.
Oh, right. Well, no, I'll be making a whole bunch of it because we're going to be using a massive tons of it. So, but I'll come down and work the forges in a second. I want to do a bit of power stuff first. Work all that stuff later. First, let's upgrade this ladder as well. Get our ladders upgraded. No reason to have wood ladders anymore. Can we upgrade this thing? I don't think we can. I don't think we can. Boom. All right, so we're going up above the base here, which is up on this kind of glass roof up here, as you can see. So we're right across from the trader. We actually built this whole entire area out. If you want to get a kind of a bird's eye view. Yeah, pretty epic. Pretty epic. That's a lot of concrete, but it's easy to see the mobs, easy to take them out. We could literally take this whole entire area out. You could take this whole thing down. I could cut those mountains down if I wanted to. That's the great thing about 7 Days to Die. You could actually take the entire area down to bedrock if you wanted to. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Now, that'd be some clear cutting. You clear cut all the way down to bedrock, and then you cut the whole entire thing around all the way up to the surface, and then undercut it, and then the whole entire thing would come down. Whole entire thing come down. And you have a big area like this all the way down to bedrock. Have like a farm or something down there. Of course, all the mobs would be just dropping down there all the time. That'd be pretty wild. Pretty wild. But right now, we want to do some solar. So we're going to go ahead and get some solar banks. And we're going to go ahead and put those right up here. I'm going to put one... Let's see, where's the sun go down? That way. I wonder if you were supposed to aim them toward the sun. Oh, there's some bad guys getting chopped up. It's just cool every single time. It auto-activates itself, kills the mobs. When it detects no more zombies, it turns itself off. Pretty cool. So I don't know if it actually affects based on what side you do it, but I can always pick it back up again too. But right now we're going to go ahead and put in some solar cells. Like so. And then we also got a battery bank, which is where we want the solar cell to go to. Now I'm going to go ahead and put it off to the side here. Actually, that's kind of hanging over the side there. Not sure I like that. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get those solar cells back again. Not sure I like it. Now, I have a land claim block, and I got it set to 50. Next time, I'm going to set it to 100. So I can put one land claim block, and the whole entire base, I can pick stuff up and put it down. I think that they should just let you, if you put it down, you should be able to pick it up. And do that whole land claim block thing. But I can understand it if you're doing it on multiplayer. Where it'd be. Now, I want it to be somewhat protected here, so I don't want it to be... Oops, someone's using a chainsaw. I want it to be somewhat protected, so I don't want to be right up against the side. So we're going to go ahead and put it this way. Like so. Now, I'd love one of those things where it automatically turns it toward where the sun is. What the heck are you doing down there?
I forgot my axe, so I just got a chainsaw to hack these bodies up.
Oh, alright. Right, so we're going to go ahead and turn that on, and then we're going to go ahead and put a battery down. Now, battery, we'll just go ahead and put right behind it. And then we'll get my wire tool, and we'll wire it from the battery thing to the battery bank. There we go. We'll interact with that. And right now, we need a whole bunch of batteries in there to store up the solar power from that as well. So we're going to go ahead and grab those batteries, because we need a bunch of those. Whee! Now again, this is why I want to get rid of the bottom of the base. I don't have to go down to the bottom of the base all the time, but we'll do a little bit of solar just for fun, just to get started here, and then we'll get into that.
Coming down.
All right. Now, the best ones you want to get, of course, is the high-level ones like this. So I'm going to go ahead and get, let's see how many of those I got. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll get 6 more. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we got 6 here. Okay, good. Get all the best batteries I can find for our various solar cells here, because that's going to retain the most power. Hey, Mr. Stabs. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing awesome. At least Kismet hasn't fallen victim to the Albanian bug, which everyone watches is streaming that thing. Albanian. Albanian? I don't know what that is. No idea what that is. And CDS, what do you plan for tonight? We're going to do some power. We're going to work on our Arboretum over there. We're going to probably get some resources. We're going to get into some trouble like normal. A lot of fun stuff today. A lot of epic stuff. And we're going to go ahead and do a bit more power today, too. I love doing the power in this game. It is super fun. There we go. 275 watts. Okay. Turn that on. Now, right now, it's got max output of 275. And that solar is going to generate 66 watts as well. So now this is really the first time I've messed with this. I would assume that you've got to charge up the batteries. How you do that is a mystery. So we're going to go ahead and get a spotlight way up here. And we're going to stick it right here on the corner. We're going to try to put it on the corner. And then we're going to try to run this over here to the spotlight. Bingo. Bingo. Now when you go into the spotlight, if it's on, there we go. It's turned on. And this is turned on. So of course it's nighttime right now, so you're not going to have much solar power. But in theory, that is going to store that up. Oh, there we go. Got him running by. Get me the one in the back. Bunch more. Got that one. Why does this remind me of Planet of the Apes? The original Planet of the Apes, right? Totally reminds me of that. Reminds me of that. Alright, so we got that. Let's go ahead and turn that on. Oh, I see. I'm interacting with it, but I gotta aim it. So I want to aim it down here to see any bad guys. Like so. That's going to shine down there. That's very nice. Now, actually, now would be a great time. Oops, wrong button. Sorry, wrong button. Now would be a great time to use one of those trigger things that I just scrapped. Because you could have the lights only come on at nighttime. Right? So it basically only runs it at night as well. And then probably be good just to chain it across here to there. Let's aim that one down here. Turn it on. There we go. So you got to hold down E to get in there. Keyblade Knight coming in with a Make It Rain. There we go. Morning, Kismet. Morning, Chen Chen. How's it going? That's less stress, Ruff. I'm sorry to hear that. Come relax with us and de-stress watching Kismet and gang pulverizing some zombies. Exactly. Gonna pulverize some serious zombies. Doing okay. What's up, Professor CSGO? Thanks for hanging out. Oh, sorry to hear that, Professor CSGO. Life is not an easy thing. Anybody tells you different is lying to your face. Life is a rough thing. It's always full of struggles every day. Every day is a struggle. Alright, I'm liking these lights up here. I'm digging it. Put that down. Oh, I have to rotate it. Now again, the land claim box allows me to pick that up. Thank you, Dark Angel, for making it rain. Everybody just got a bunch of Kiz Caps in the stream. Hope you enjoy those Kiz Caps, everybody. Enjoy. Alright, meant to turn it around first. Then right-click it. There we go. And I'm going to turn it on. First, I'm going to run some power from the battery bank over to here. Flip it on. There we go. Then aim it at the front here. Now, why am I doing this? Well, I don't know, because it's cool. That's why. It's cool. Now, I have my gamma turned way up, because I get real bad eye strain if it's just super dark. So I got mine turned up, but it'll help out my peeps who've got their stuff turned down. Then again, we'll run it straight over to here. Turn that on. Oh, not enough watts. Did not go? There we go. $15 watts. It's max power right now. Now, I don't know how it works. I don't know how this part of the battery works. You got your solar bank, which is output of 66 watt. And these take 5 watts. Yeah, that's on right now. Can I point it? No. Bet you if I disconnect it from something else, I could point it. I'm gonna left click it. See if this one's on now. Something funky going there. Something funky chicken going on there. Right click here. Right click there. There we go. I think it was might have been running it the wrong way. There we go. Or it just wasn't working. Or it was just glitched. Alright, there we go. And we'll overlap it. I love how you can see the other one while you're doing this one. There we go. So we can see those guys. Looking good. Alright. Now we'll go down here. We'll make a siren. Now, if we want to make a siren, the best place to put a siren, by the way, and actually let's put another solar thing down here for later. Since we have it all going, so we'll put one on one side going one way, one on the other side. We can tie both of them into the same power thing. I think you could only do one. Yeah, I can only do one. Okay. And then I can do this one for the other side. Let's see. Turn off. Let's grab this one. We need a lot more of them solar thingies. Like so. We're going to need a battery thing. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do the speaker here and see what the speaker does when it triggers mobs. I need to find where some mobs are. Saw those guys run by. These 0 bad guys. They're too chicken to come around here because they keep getting chopped up. Too chicken. Buck, 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 buck. Okay, I'm just going to put it on this side. Gonna put it on this side. I was going down in there. That's why I had that like that. Whee. Okay. This is gonna scare the heck out of somebody who doesn't know it's here. Somebody who doesn't know it's here is just gonna literally make them jump. Okay, so we're doing a return right now. So it goes there, it triggers, and then the return triggers back up here to this. Oops, actually I should have went the other way. That goes down to there. Too far. Too far. All right, we're going to go ahead and turn this off. So this is going to come back from there, go up to this speaker first, and also go to that. Oh, nope, don't want to do that. Okay, but now I got to get that back down there again. Now here's a little trick, by the way. If you're having trouble, if I have any frames, I'm going to do it. If you're having trouble trying to connect your lines, it's because you're not at the same level as your line. If you did miss me doing that last night, you've got to go out kind of like midway, go about 5 up, and then watch as I'm able to take the line from over here, which is the top one. Yeah, the top one here. Go from the top one and then run it straight out to here. Now that's got power. and then it runs back to the thing. Now here's a little trick if you want to test it. You just go close to it. What I do is I try to get behind it, like so. Try to get behind it. You interact with it. You set it to you. Right? Now you're behind it, so you know it's not working right now. And then you get in front of it. I scared myself, and I scared myself, and I even knew it was gonna work. I bet Waffle jumped. Did you jump, Waffle?
Oh, I didn't jump, but I was just like, what is that racket?
I don't blame it totally on you. Waffle told me to use it.
It is pretty cool because you can hear it down here, and it's not like it's not too loud down here. I'm not sure what it's like up there.
All right, that's not too bad up here. Not too bad, but yeah, I tied it into the front one. All right, awesome, awesome. I like it. Thank you, Evan, for that, and also thanks, Keyblade Knight, for making it rain on everybody, giving everybody some Kiz caps, also some codes, Gaming, Funky Mario Delight, and Lauren Tucker with the 50 bits. Wow, thank you so much for the 50 bits. Appreciate that. And Elusivus Lifter, also with 14 bits. Thank you so much for those bits. I appreciate everybody showing that love in the stream. Because you have your power running backwards. Not anymore. I fixed it. I find if it's not working, just disconnect the connections and rerun it again. That works great. Hey, Crazy Aussie, what's up, man? Yeah, I found Kismet a few works ago. Watched him early in the morning before work. Great way to get ready for the day. Whoop. Hello, speaking of. Run, mama, run. Too slow. Feral. Bye-bye, suckers. Yeah, call more people in here to get grinded up. Oh, a couple screamers. Look at that, another one way out there. Oh, a cop. Two cops. Two cops up here. Hold on. Time to get the turrets on. Got the cops. No reason to use any more of our ammo. Let them just get grinded up. Now watch the triggers. Not doing nothing. I just turn switches on for the turrets when I need them, and I turn them off when I don't. And these automatically turn on. Because you don't want to waste all your ammo. Oh. Bad shot, Kismet. Bad shot. Got him. You're dead.
Oh, good. The store's open.
There you go. Hey, maybe find some more solar stuff, man. Need some more solar thingies.
I'll go check out when it resets itself.
Turrets are savage, right? Yeah, they're the best. Hey, Soldier of Odin, Even Foz says, hey, what's up, Kismet in chat? I am doing awesome. As you can see, I got my epic base going here. Can't wait. Today is like move day. I'm going to try to move everything up here where we don't have to be at the bottom of the base. We no longer have to go to the bottom, have to build a bedrock base because this base will defend us. As long as we got stuff up there and our blade traps are being repaired, we should be good. We can stay above ground all the time and just watch them get annihilated left and right. Let's see. Again, if you do have a comment or question for me, my name is Kismet. You can put my name in the chat. I'll highlight in red. I know you're talking to me as opposed to talking to other awesome people in the channel. Now, I go down there and loot all that if I really wanted to, but I'm busy. I'm busy. I got stuff to do. So, yeah, we were doing something. Now I got sidetracked. I was going to put these... I need to make a new battery thing. I got a tripwire thing as well. Let's go ahead and use up the pace first. Let's go ahead and fortify our base a little bit. Oh, not that one. Fortify our base a little bit. Now, what we do is we've got this stuff called, right here, called Reinforced Steel Upgrade, which is basically something you buy from the trader. And then basically you just, boom, put it on there. Now it's worth 12,000. 12,000 on each of those. So I usually put it in the spots where it gets hit the most. Like right over here and so forth. So I always do the middle one first, if you notice. Because the middle one is typically the one that gets hit the most, and they have to get through the middle one to get to you. So that's usually the first one I start to upgrade. Try to do the ones here and like this also, but I'm just trying to do this whole side. Eventually we'll have this whole entire thing turned into that. It'd be awesome. It'd be nice if the whole base was like that. I'm actually take the base out and do some glass here in just a minute. Speaking of glass, what else do we got? We got some tripwire posts. Wire 2 more of these triggered together to trigger electrical events. Put some tripwires out here as well. Let's do it. I'm going to stick it right here in the corner. Let's say, I'm going to make it where it's not going to get broken. There we go. I would imagine you could wire one to the other. Yep. There we go. I pick them back up again. Oh, okay. It's the first time I've ever tried the tripwires. Those are cool. Boom, you can pick them back up as well. So now another thing I can do is instead of just using this, right, is I can go ahead and use a tripwire back here. So if anything comes along and walks through the tripwire. Now let's go ahead and see what the distance is. It's like the max distance. It should be about 10, but let's see. If I go there, and I go there, it doesn't do it. All right, let's do another one. So let's try it at 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10. This will be 11. In theory, that should work. I've tested it before. We get a line there, and we go there. So at number 11. So I'm going to go ahead and pick that up, and I'm going to try at number 12. Just for testing's sake. There's number 12. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Get the line, and then try to click on this one. 12 does work with the tripwire. All right, well, cool. Let's do 13. Pick that one up. So one over there. Oh, wow, okay. Again, how many out are we? So 1, 2. $13. This would be 14. 14. Yeah, I like to test maximums. 14's good. All right. Pick up that one. Let's try 15. $15's good. What the heck? We missed it by 1 just by accident? All right, well. Go ahead and try it again. Get the wire over there. That would be 16. Yeah, 16 is too far. 15 is good, which would make that one actually the 16th one. So by some weird coincidence, we're off by just simply 1. That's wild. That's wild. Yeah. Turrets are savage. I love this base so much. Yeah, David Dell, it's my favorite kill box that I've built. It is so incredibly epic. Just kind of feeling like I should put more turrets on the outside. So, like, the outside, they get chopped up, and if they make it past there, then they keep going, they get chopped up some more. Which would be cool. But the problem is, if you chop them up the first time and they're laid down, then they'll run under the turrets. But such is the way it goes, right? Such is how it goes. Alright, so we got our tripwire going there. Now, if I wanted to do it right, I would, of course, move it further to one side. The point is that you want your tripwire to be away from where you would think the normal mobs would come and blow up or destroy it. So if you want to do 15, you'd kind of center this off. And go, say, 7 in both directions. So 1, 2, Oh, man. Messed that up. So right here. 1, 2, 3. So the math doesn't work out perfectly, so I'm going to go an extra one this way. Okay, this one in theory is 15. Yes. Okay, now what does it do when it causes it to do its thing, right?
That vendor swears a lot.
Oh yeah. All right, so we got an electrical going this way. So we're gonna bring the electrical down. Oh, that one's non-powered. Okay, hold on. Gonna take that off, because you want it to be powered all the time, not just a little bit of the time. So yeah. Oh, I'm gonna need a new relay. I'm gonna need a new relay because I need like an always-on thing. By the way, that's what's so great about those land claim blocks is also you can have it always on. So let's see. It's coming down. Up there. So we'll grab that. And we'll run it to here. Of course, we can't get it there. So we're not at the same plane as it. So we have to get up here on the block. Like so. And down from there, down to here, then from there. Notice how it worked when I'm up here, but not when I'm down there. I know, it's very weird. Very weird. Okay, now that has power. But if I trip it, what does it do? Does a whole lot of nothing. Does a whole lot of nothing. Because I need to rewire it back up there again to trigger something. So, see if I run it to this. It lets me. Might be too far. Might be too far. I'm gonna run it to the speaker. Get it to the speaker? Probably not either. That stuff's just a little bit too far. Thank you, Waraxi, for the host. Appreciate it. And even Foz, appreciate that host love. As you can see, we're figuring out some wire traps or wire trips here. Trying to get up here to this speaker. But I think that's way too far. Way too far for me to do it. Okay, well, I'm going to have to move it. Such is the way it goes. So, what I'm going to do is instead of running it there, I'm going to get another one of these. And I'm going to put it over here where it can run the rest of the line. So, say put it back to here. And then I'll run the line from here to there. Like so. And then instead of running it that way, I will just run it straight down. If it'll let me. Maybe not. Gotta get up higher. One of the oddest parts of it is that you have to get up there at kind of a high level to make it work. Okay, it does work. Okay. So, how can I send it back, though? I want to send it back up to there. So I don't really want to go this way. To go that way to there. And then from there. Yeah, I need water. And then from here to there. That's going that way. This one's going this way. Then this one will go back up to there. Again, it's my first time trying this out, so we're going to just test it and see what it does. Right up to there. Alright, now we're getting there. Now we're getting there. Okay. So we got that going up to there. So in theory, if we trip the tripwire, the blade trap should come on. Ha-ha! Just that one, though. Huh. Just that one trips it. Not this one, though. Why just that one? Why would not both of them trip it? That's unusual. Maybe because that one's flowing that way instead of this way. And I have to run the power from the other side. Alright, let's take this one off. Grab it this way. Because you can only have one... Basically, you only have one input on something. Because right now, then that is going to be this input, right? It doesn't trigger it without power. So let's go ahead and do the same thing on this side. And put the power over here. Go ahead and pull some direct power from this side. I know it works. You just gotta... Once you know something works, it's a lot easier than trying to guess all the time. But I know it works, so I can just run it down to there. Like so. Once I get it working, there we go. And then run that power down there. In theory, this should trigger both traps. There it goes. This would be good right next to the base. If they happen to make it in there and they didn't get killed, then you activate a turret that wipes them out. But it only turns it on temporarily. So by the time they walked up here, it would stop. So let's go ahead and take a look and let's interact with it. Let's see. Let's say it lasts for 1 minute. That one's instantaneous. Say 30 seconds on this, or 15, let's say 10 seconds on this one. And then we'll do 30 seconds on this one. So we'll see the difference. All right. Yeah, it's 10 seconds. Yeah, it's definitely 30 seconds there. All right, so it's this kind of outgoing corner post. Whatever you're hitting with the corner post is how long it takes. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, I'll go do my thing. Losing my health thingies, and I know it drives you guys crazy, so I'll go down here and have some water for you. Have some water. Annoying to have to do that all the time, but gotta do what you gotta do to survive in the wasteland. Oh. Hey, Tucker, what's up, man? Hey, US Sully, thanks for hanging out on the stream. I'm as bad as Kismet on water and food. I know, I'm busy. I'm busy doing other stuff. Kismet, drink something, please. Says Tucker, I just did for you, bro. I just did something for you, but I don't care if I die. That fixes it as well. It's a great way to fix if you're hungry or thirsty. Just die. Works every time. Perfectly. All right, so that works good. That works good. But what I really wanted to do is do something more like a... one of those things that shoot. How could I do that?
Dart trap.
Yeah, dart trap. Trying to think of how I want to do it though. I want to shoot him in the head. Kind of like along the edge here, maybe.
Yeah, they do get hung up there. Yeah.
Make a reverse trap. Make a dart trap when they hit it, it shoots them from behind. So what they do is they walk past the dart traps or underneath the dart traps. They hit the trigger. The dart traps then fire when they're coming at it. You can also put the dart traps in the actual ramp. So when they hit the dart traps, it shoots out of the ramp, which would be pretty cool. But then, of course, it wouldn't be a ramp. It would then be square. I had it before up at the top. So when they would come up here and they press these pressure plates, boom, the darts would shoot them to keep them out of the area. I like that idea. Trying to see how I can integrate that into what I got. It'd have to be very specific, and the width of it would have to be much smaller. Because otherwise the darts are just going to hit nothing. Sudden deep thought there, everybody. Deep thought. Let's see. Kiz never drinks or eats. He gets distracted with his work. Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to impress you by how high my health is. If I want to, I'll get it real high, but I don't ever think about it. I'm in the busy of being creative all the time. I'm trying to think of ideas and things I can do with my builds and stuff like that. Kiz, I look at your mega builds and I want to do that for my single player, though. Yeah, go for it, Works. Go for it. It's going to take a while, but a lot longer in single player, though. Because I got the epic team here. I got the giant Kismet army in here helping me out. I've got our 7 Days to Die team working together who's crushing it. Crushing it in here. As you can see, we've got lots and lots of stuff. So those are cool. I like those. I dig them. I dig them. Those little tripwires. So I'm trying to think how I can utilize those, though. Because the dart traps... Oh, we could use loose boards for that. Huh. Of course, if you go across the loose boards, you're going to fall anyway. Gonna fall anyway. Let's see. Resources, tools and traps. Science. I don't know why it doesn't give you a list of the other science stuff you can do. That's what it really needs to do. Decor miscellaneous. Let's look at that. Because you didn't know you could make the blade traps, it doesn't allow you to see the trap. So let's just look under trap. Camo net ramp. That's cool. With my dart traps. And wood spikes. So yeah, we can make some dart traps and use those, but again, they're not very functional. I guess if you had the ramp down by 1, you could put them underneath there and fire them that way. But not super useful. Not super useful. Well, while we're thinking about that, let's go ahead and do some upgrades. Let's go ahead and do some upgrades while we're thinking on that subject. How about I fall down instead? Might be like, Kismet, what kind of upgrade you going to do? Well, I'm going to run around the outside of my base here. Upgrade all of this. Less chance they're going to knock it down. Upgrade that steel. Like they've been hitting that one. And to upgrade that one, I've got to wait for it to dry first, and then I can upgrade it. But this makes it go from 3,000 to 6,000. Now they took away the ability to use rebar 50s, which suck, because you want to put your rebar 50s down, then upgrade it, and then boom, it's then 6,000 instead of 3,000. You don't have to go and upgrade it multiple times, which would go a lot faster, but do what we got to do. No more steel, bummer. Didn't bring enough steel. Go get some more. Like, uh-oh, what was it behind me? I'm the one who triggered it. Like, uh-oh, there's something behind me. That's too funny. All right. Yeah, see, they come behind the trap. See, if I was thinking of putting it right here, but then they'll come behind the trap and they'll just try to knock their way through there, which is not what I want them to do. I guess I could line the trap up this way. And if they touch anything along that line, then it will shoot that way. Right? Right. Am I right or am I right? I think I'm right. Okay. Let's try something here sideways. I'm going to try it sideways. And if they're within this line, so I don't want to put it up there because it'll get wrecked. It'll probably get wrecked right there too. But let's just go ahead and try it. All right. And again, we'll go ahead and pull some straight power. Down to it. Didn't want to do it. Always something. Always something to figure out, but that's part of the fun. Getting hot up in here. Getting hot because I got my coat on. Take my coat off. Oh, not the wrong one I wanted. This one. This one. Direct power down to there. Works from up here. It doesn't work from down there. Weird. BGG with a big monster host. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much for those love. Big love to Joe and Matt over there. Hope they had a great stream. If they're just getting offline or they're just rotating through the auto host to me. Appreciate that as well. Tactical. That's a funny name you got there, bro. Yo, kids, did you catch Game of Thrones? I did. I did. It was super good, man. Super good. What do you mean players to play with? Let's see. The mobile book and the first airdrop. There you go. Congrats, bro. Now, again, if you are talking to me, make sure to let me know by using my name, Kiz or Kismet, in the chat. It'll make it super easy because peeps do like to talk to each other in the chat, and I love to see that. I really like people chatting it up. You know, if you're looking for somebody maybe to play 7 Days to Die with, you never know. You might find somebody new in the chat. I got an amazing community who love to do that. So what I'm thinking is I run the power from here, then I run it over here. Then, when anytime they run by here, right, and then they fall down in the trap, hopefully I don't show up right now because I'll kill myself, and then they try to turn around and go this way, it will then trigger that trap. What if I could run it through the thing and actually have it inside so it doesn't get wrecked? That's a good question. That's a good question. But when they fall down here and then by some miracle make their way back, or if they land here and they fall down here, then it will go ahead and activate some dart traps, which will then shoot that way. And I can put it up on a pole so it shoot them in the head. Good question. Oh, and Jonah Birch coming in with the love as well. Thank you so much also for the auto host. Holy mackerel, that was a lot of peeps all at one time. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Feel free to come on in. We're building the awesome Mega Base, which is the automated Kismet kill box right here. The Kismet Army automated kill box. So what it does is it takes care of itself. Now, one of the problems with this game is it's really annoying that the screamers constantly show up in your face all the time, and it forces you to make subterranean bases. Sometimes it forces you to put subterranean bases way off to the side. I am tired of doing that. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to have a base that activates anytime a zombie shows up, or a zombie, one of those two things, shows up, and then we'll automatically just chop their head off. I don't have to do nothing. Don't have to do nothing, just chops their head off. Now, right now, I'm just kind of working around with tripwires here. Oh, you can hear it triggering. You can hear it triggering. So I want to use a tripwire here so that whenever they're here, this will turn around and fire in their head. The only problem is I put it in the way, they're going to run right into it and then just destroy it. So it's kind of a waste to do that. It's just going to get broken. Some rebar frames, what I need up in here. Need some rebar action. I got 8 left. Awesome. Awesome. So actually, let's go make some dart traps. What the heck? Let's go do this. Let's go ahead and explore a little bit of what we can be doing. And let's also get our glass going. Glass. Kerbamo. Kerbamos. What is that going to make? 33. Look how long does it take? 50 minutes for 33. Isn't that crazy? No, not business. Not business. I hope I didn't just do business in that other one. I'll stop it just in case. I probably did. Bullet. That's how you make sure that you don't accidentally do the wrong one. I'm just going to make sure. That one doesn't have enough lead. Not enough lead. Never have enough lead for some reason. Never have enough. How are we looking in here in lead? 0 lead in here either. We got a ton of lead. We got to auger some lead here in a bit. So we've got our batteries. We've got some switches we can use. But we need some dart traps. So let's go over here to our kind of mechanical area. And we'll go ahead and look into some dart traps. So we need some mechanical parts and electrical parts and forge iron. I got plenty of forge iron on me. And there are no mechanical parts.
Okay, I really like that speaker. It sounds cool.
Something up here. Uh-oh. I made it where that right side's not triggering anymore. I was fooling around with the power. Got her in the sphincter. Sphincter shot. I done screwed up my power, everybody. Done screwed up my power. I can tell because it's not triggering. I gotta get this back up to here. There we go. Alright. So I was fooling around with the power out there and I took that line out while I was fooling around with that trigger. Alright. That's cool. I dig that thing. I'll make a bunch of those, bunch more of them speakers while I'm at it. That's why I'll put it in all 4 quadrants too. That'll let us know. I'll get old very quickly though, but very cool. Let's see. Speakers. How much do those take? Yeah, all the electrical parts and stuff have vanished. Maybe I put it in one of these things being lazy. Do you have the electrical parts and all of that? It's not in the box.
Oh, yeah, I do.
There's why. There's why. Do we have any more? All right. Electrical parts, mechanical parts. Let's go ahead and make some dart traps. How many dart traps do we want to make? Let's make 2 dart traps. Make 4 dart traps. put them on both sides and shoot down that side. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Dart traps and then speakers. So we need 3 more of those. Because we want 1 on each side, so every time it comes back and it triggers automatically to let us know when there's bad guys up there and to go check on it as well. So that's going to take care of that. And let's see if we can do, what can we do? We need a battery bank. I'm going to spell it right. There we go, battery bank. We need that. Electronic components and scrap plastics. Let's get that. Oh, we got no scrap plastics. We got the plastics too.
Holy, I just had everything on me.
Oh, I do it all the time. We need a whole lot more of all of that. I always got all the stuff on him. Busy, busy. Making a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so we got that. And again, we're going to go battery. Make another battery bank while we're at it as well. And any other traps we can make. Not really. Camouflage your base. Unfortunately, zombies seem to find you by smell. Well, that would be a waste, right? Camo net ramp. You try to camouflage it, and then zombies find you by smell, so it was a complete waste of time. Loose boards, plates. False floor trap that will disintegrate when stepped on. Business glass plane trap. False floor or trap that will disintegrate when stepped on. Business glass centered. So they step on the glass and then they fall.
Hello, Miss Gwen.
Isn't that awesome? It just automatically turns itself on, chops their heads off. You go about your day. Go about your day. Gonna move all this stuff up here in a bit. Hey, gamers dude, what's up? And hello to Reaper. How you doing, bro? Thanks for hanging out. Gwen, that's going to give me a heart attack. I know, huh? I know. I even jumped and I'm the one who put it down. But at least you know that there's bad guys afoot. There's bad guys afoot. Now, we're going to be up there in just a minute. Because I'm going to take all this stuff and we're going to move it up there. Even if I got to make a second story, I'm going to move it up there. Because I'm tired of going down the bottom of this base. I'm tired of to have subterranean bases. Subterranean bases. Oh, wow. We got to fix that box. See, if I see a box that's damaged like that, the first thing I want to do is fix it. Because someone's going to accidentally hit it with an auger or something. And then, bam, that stuff's going to be everywhere. Alright, so I was making a whole bunch of stuff. Give me a battery bank. And there's got 1 dart trap. The other one's going to take about 10 minutes. Take that out of there. Now let's do this instead. Going to get all this stuff. And we're going to go ahead.
Electrical wire still attached to your hand.
Do that. And, yeah, just as a bug. Dart trap. And then, let's see. Oh, I got distracted. Got distracted. Dart traps. What was the other thing I was making? Oh, speakers. Speakers. I get easily distracted by random things that people tell me. There we go. Okay. So that's going to allow it to go a lot faster, by the way, everybody. Is you just put it in each one of these benches. Then you only got to wait 2 minutes as opposed to waiting all that time. I think we already got 1 dart trap. So we need 3 dart traps. Make 1 more, or 3 more dart traps, so we'll have 4. And we needed a total of 3 more speakers. That one's almost done, but let's go to this one since it's not doing anything and make a speaker. There we go. There we go. Hey, Gwen. Maybe she can't hear me. Maybe she can't hear me. My cousin watches it and he really likes it. Oh, yeah. Love me some Game of Thrones if that's what you're talking about. So, Kez, what's on the list for things you to do tonight? Solar power, which I was doing. I was working with trip wires, which I figured out how to make those work, which is pretty awesome. Never used those before. Did some speakers, which you can hear them go off whenever anybody comes to certain quadrants of the base. It'll automatically do those speakers so that we know stuff is attacking up there. Now, eventually, today, my ultimate goal by the end of the stream is to have all of this out of here. No more subterranean base. That's going to be quite a task. Quite a task. Well, we'll see how we can make it work. Now, I also want to make the ability for them to also bring up the stuff into the drop boxes. So I'm going to need to make some ramps where they can get up onto that kind of platform that's there. I might widen that platform a little bit so they can get up on there and then basically go inside the base and drop the drop boxes off. Now, I might extend the base out a bit and then have it where they can kind of go above the base, which would be even cooler, or into the base directly and just extend the base out. We'll see. We'll see. There's a whole bunch of stuff. We'll test it out first. But before we get all busy doing that, we're going to need some rebar frames. Now that I think about it. Let's get our rebar frames out of here. Right there. There we go. We're going to need that for planning later. We've got all the electrical stuff going. We have another generator in there if we need it. I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's go ahead and put some of this stuff back in here so I'm not like hogging all of the primary electrical resources. And that's looking good. All right, looking good there. Let's go ahead and work a little bit more on solar power. Excellent to see how it turns out. Excited to see how it turns out. Yeah. Now, those tripwires seem like a good idea, but I don't know. I don't know. I could do it with a motion sensor because I'm at that. I mean, I would imagine you'd do a tripwire earlier. And once you had the motion sensor, it'd be good. Now, if you notice, we've got some lights on out here, which is great. It's dark. You guys can see our lights. Those lights are running off our solar power right now. Now, this battery bank right now is running through. Right now, it's outputting 20 watts. So it's taking care of all of that. So I'd imagine it charges it up during the day to the solar power. And then it then runs it. Now, notice how it's 275. Excuse me. Whoa. Not even tired, but I felt like yawning. Notice it's 275, even though it has really, really nice batteries in there, which, you know, the generators are at 500 plus, which is nice. But, of course, this takes no gas. So this will run and run and run and run. So we need another battery for this one over here. So we're going to kind of split the power from that one over to this one. We'll turn that around here a bit. And then we'll run this solar one to here. And then we'll run this wire to there. And this wire to there. So we're basically have one solar is working those two lights and the other solar is working the other two lights. Let's go ahead and turn this on. And let's go ahead and turn this on. Power source relies at least one component. Aha, we gotta put some batteries in there first. There we go. See if that's on. Aha, there we go. Okay, that's working. All right, working good. Now we also got some more lights. So I'll go ahead and just put some more down. What the heck? One on that side. And one over there. And we'll tie this one to this side for no reason other than I feel like it. Oh, that's going to run right through my thing now. Let's do this and see if that runs right through it. I don't know, just a little cleaner. A little cleaner to run it that way, I guess. right, this one's got power. Turn that on. Look through it. And basically, this will keep the lights going all the time. Now, really, the thing about lights, though, is you only really need them at nighttime, right? So to have them running all the time is kind of useless, but of course it's solar, so it never runs out. So you can just kind of let it run the whole time as well. And I'm just kind of fooling around what you can do with solar, which is pretty cool. Now we could run the blade traps on the solar and then it would never run out. We just need to have a whole bunch of these solar things up here. And then basically I could just leave it on all the time. Leave the blade traps on 24 hours a day if you wanted to. But I find I'd rather them trigger on than to just run all the time, because it does cause server lag. I love subterranean bases. Have you made them too much? Yes, I have made them in every single playthrough I've done, and I'm about 400, 500, 600 hours in. I forget how many hours in on subterranean bases, but a whole lot of them. And I've built giant ones, massive size ones that were like, you know, you see those movies where they have the military underground bunkers, those humongous ones where they can drive trucks in and out of there? That kind of size of bunkers. So yeah. Yeah, I've built a bunker or two. But it just kind of sucks that you're always underground all the time. You just spend all your time underground. Now, of course, we've made some quick access ways to get in and out. And of course, there is this kind of glitch way of doing it, which I don't like to do, making ladders and such. But hey, if you like doing that, more power to you. It's your game. You can do whatever you want. So yeah. Yeah. Huh. What do I want to do? I think that's good for now. I think that's good for now. I think I just need to get the rest of my stuff over here. Now, we'll make some more speakers. We'll fool around with some dart traps. Off goes Waffle. Or Gwen, or whoever that was. Switches. Oh, I made more switches. I wanted, I don't know why I was making switches. Dart traps. Made 2 switches instead of making another speaker. Or no, somebody else making some switches?
Nope, not me.
Guess that was me. Guess that was me. Enjoy your lunch there, bro. Hope you don't become a streamer with that name, though, bro. Watch out with those names if you're going to become a streamer later. Gonna have a tough time. Gonna have a tough time, but hey, it's up to you. Up to you. Come some zombies. Look at Gwen up there in her garden. Pulling the garden down, putting the garden back up again, making us some food. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. I forgot what I was doing. Speakers! That's what I was doing. Okay. So depending on what side they attack from, that's the side in which, of course, you would need a speaker. And I don't know if it's going to reach there, actually. Let's pick that up. Let's just put the speaker right here. This way, we'll know it reaches. So what we want to do is on the way back from up here, it's going to trigger right here. So instead of going right to here, we're going to have it come from there, which is the thing here. And of course, I'm too far away. So irritating. So irritating that I have to go out here in the middle of the thing. Hopefully they fix that. So I've got to go out here in the middle because it doesn't work unless I go out here, click on it, and then aim it over there to the speaker, then it does work. But if I just do it from over there, it doesn't work. Far side went on. Far side went on. Come on, everybody. Come over here. Everybody, come with me. Come with me. Hey, you. What's up, lady? By the way, see that feral on me. Dream on, bro. Dream on! Come on in here. Let me give you a big smooch. Come on. Come on, bring it. Again, I don't do nothing. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not flipping any switches, nothing. See, right there. That's when to get her with the dart trap. Completely automated. Nothing I need to do. Now, how does that work? Right? How does it work? Well, the way it works is I've got power up there in a generator. Then it comes down to this first circuit. That first circuit then changed to the motion sensor. The motion sensor, of course, is set to detect zombies and then turns itself on for 10 seconds. Then I channel it back to this right here, which, of course, activates the power, right? So I channel it back from down there up to here. Now, also, I can also channel this where I have a second line, which goes right here to the speaker, which also activates the speaker. Now, I can go ahead and take it off of this, like so, and then just run it from the speaker right down to there as well, so that when it comes back, it should automatically trigger this in theory. But I don't know if it works. I don't know if that works because it wasn't working before. Maybe that's why it wasn't working before. I have to make a separate line for the power. I feel like it should be a separate line, so I'm going to go ahead and just make it a separate line because it wasn't working before. Now that I think about that, yeah, we got to fix that over here. So this has to come back and go to here. So it has to chain 2 back this way. Again, let's get back down here. A little lag there. Chain that back to the power, so it turns the power on, but also chain it back so it also triggers the thing, which it already is. So now it'll trigger the power and also the sound. Ah, that's the way we need to do it. That's, oh, I need to get my coat on. Gotta get my coat on, I'm getting a little cold. You get a win tomorrow. And a lot of time in WoW. Kids, what's on the list of things? Hey, Android Angel, what's up, man? Thanks for hanging out on the stream. Appreciate it. Thank you to Cage, who's coming in, showing me some love. Thank you so much, Cage, for that auto host. Appreciate it. Man, tons of auto hosts today. A lot of exceptional people coming in here. Welcome, everybody. If you're new to my stream, my name is Kismet. I play a lot of 7 Days to Die. As you can see, I am playing some epic Kismet Army automated kill box. It automatically defends itself. So when people run up, they try to attack your base, especially screamers who are exceptionally annoying, who will come up and just get themselves chopped up, just like you saw. Now, it doesn't break the loot, so it'll just chop their heads off. They'll fall on the ground. You can still grab the loot if you want to. I'm just too lazy, and I'm doing a whole bunch of other stuff to do that right now. So I just let it run itself. Now, what I'm doing right now is putting some speakers on there so that we know when the monsters attack. So I'm just going to kind of run that there. And now I figured out that I don't need to run it to the speaker then there. I can just run it directly from there up to here. But it won't let me do it. It won't let me do it for some reason. I'm going to just jump down right here. Can't get it there because my thing's in the way. Now again, if you're having trouble, go in between and go up by 5. Gamer Dudes also coming in with the host. Thank you so much. Appreciate everybody with those hosts. We're having an epic night tonight. Hope you guys are having a fantastic night. I love playing some 7 Days to Die. Very addicted. Very addicted. Very rainy. You might notice all this yellow everywhere. Those are the various, up there you can see there's a motion detector there. There's a motion detector. There's a turret there. When I turn the turret on, it'll trigger and turn itself around and aim toward the base and shoot any bad guys that try to run up as well. And I'm putting 4 speakers in so that we have a nice chain of speakers. So no matter what side they attack from, That might be one too far as well, but we'll see. Again, another host, Andrew and Angel. Thanks, everybody, for answering the call here in the stream. I hope you had a great night. If you watched some Game of Thrones, wasn't that epic? It was epic. No spoilers, but it was epic, wasn't it? I enjoyed it. So Sunday night, just expect me to be a little bit later to the stream, usually about 10:30 or 11, because I don't like Game of Thrones spoiled for me, so I go and I watch it before the stream. I watch it live. One of the very few shows that I watch live. Now, I got to watch out with that show because sometimes, you know, you don't want to be around your parents. You don't want to be around your kids when you're watching that show. I don't let my kids watch that show at all. It's way too much for them. Even my wife bails out of the room when I watch it. She's like, well, okay, watching Game of Thrones. Okay, I'm out of here because she don't like, you know, people getting their heads chopped off and burned and all of that stuff. I dig it. It's my thing. It's my thing. I like me some Game of Thrones. Simply one of the best shows of all time. Get Uncle Fred over here. Uncle Fred, get over here and show the peeps how it's done. Show them how to get chopped up by the Kismet automated kill box. Come on over here. Hey. Over here. I'm purposely not trying to kill him. I'm just trying to get him to come over here. Come over here. Come on, show him how it's done. Now watch when he rocks in front of that sensor there. It's automatically going to detect him and turn the blade traps on down below here. If he cooperates. Get over here. Shot him in the right cheek. Come on, get up. Just a flesh wound. Get over here. Come on. You can do it, Uncle Fred. I call him Uncle Fred because he's that guy that eats all your beer and, drinks all your beer and eats all your pizza. There you go. All right. That's working awesome. That's working awesome. So now people don't have to tell us when mobs are up here. It'll automatically tell us simply by doing that. Now, if you've been a bad monkey, this is where the bad monkey timeout corner. It goes right there. Now, I got a whole bunch of boxes to make. I have a whole bunch of stuff to move around. Let's go ahead and start moving it up to the command center now so we don't have to run up and down the base all the time. Now, one of the first things I'm going to do, of course, go to building mats and get me some of that. And I'm going to make a crazy ton of storage boxes. I'm going to make 36. Ought to be not enough. Now, I've also got some traps and stuff like that. I'm going to go ahead and, since it is snowing out there, we'll come back to that later on. Later on. Oh, not painkillers in there. So yes, we need a whole bunch of stuff, moving stuff. So let's go ahead and put some concrete mix back up here. Holy moly, we got a little bit. Got a little bit of concrete mix done. We got a second box going. We got a second box. Wow. And I guess while we're here, we'll go ahead and get some water. We'll get some water. Bingo. God, I would have rewired everything from the start. You made me confused, kids. I would have rewired everything from the start. You made me confused. Well, the most important thing is to know that your power only can come from one source. So if you're running power, right, it comes from the generator, and then you can go to a relay, and then it can go to the motion sensor. It can't go the other way. You can't just connect the motion sensor to the same, like one's connected here and then the motion sensors connect to it. It doesn't work that way. The actual power has to flow down to the motion sensor. And once it gets to the motion sensor, then it's a trigger. So it's an on and off trigger. So when it sees them, it'll trigger it. And then you can tell it how long you want to trigger for or just trigger and stay on. It's up to you. Once it does trigger, then it needs a line back to the other thing that you're trying to turn on, right? So you run a line to the actual kind of second circuit or second thing I have there, one of these things here, the wire relays. The second wire relay is the one that then, of course, goes down to all the blade traps. And the second that line gets turned on, when it detects zombies, that's what makes it work. That's what makes it work, and it works awesome. It works amazing. All right, so we're going to get those going. And what's the first box I want to move? Probably the building mats. Be the first one that I move. Let's just grab all of this stuff. And let's go find a new home for it. Let's go. Now, also, I've got a glass ceiling, so I don't have to put lights in up here. So I can just naturally light the area when it's light time. But also, you can see, even when it's snowing, it's nice. It's nice in here. It's a little frosted, but still nice. Okay, now way up here at the top is where I want this to be. Oh, we're getting a bit of lag. Oh, I don't have enough space. It's not lag, it's not enough space. Generator. Okay. Now across the top here, what I'm going to do is create kind of an offset box system. Now the way I do boxes is I do them at least 4 up so they don't get destroyed, right? Somebody gets in here, somebody puts the drawbridge down and mobs get in here. If it's less than 3 down, if it's 1, 2, or 3, the mobs can hit it and break it. I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen. Thanks again also to Rad Roach HD. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, love. Can you change generators? Would it be feasible? You cannot. You cannot change generators. You can only have one generator on the circuit. You can't go like to generator to generator, generator, generator to try to boost the power. That's why I have each individual corner on separate generators. Basically what it does when you try to run into one generator, it says you can't do that, basically. If you want to see me do it, I'll actually go and do it for you. I'll go and do it if you want. Actually, let me fix my ladder here. Let's fancy it up a bit. Show you what happens. So if you take 2 generators, like if I right-click this and I try to run it to this generator, bam, right there at the bottom, this power source cannot have a parent connection. So all of your power works off a parent and child connection. The parent being the generator or the solar bank is the parent of all the rest of them down below. Now you can have multiple children from that parent, like I can run this generator to a whole bunch of stuff, right, simultaneously, but I can't run a whole bunch of stuff to the generator, right? Like if I wanted to run from the solar, from this thing, from this over here, to the generator, see, the power source cannot have a parent connection. The generators can't have a parent connection, meaning that this thing right here, which is what we're trying to do there, is trying to run there, is incorrect. And then I'm going to turn that off. And you left click to cancel, and then you right click, boom, to make it happen. There we go. There we go. Now again, each quadrant has its own power. This power here runs out to the turrets. It runs the power. This right here is running the blade traps down below. Or no, this is running the generator. This is running the turrets. Yeah, this is running the turrets, and these are running the blade traps in the corners. So as you see, I've got a generator for each quadrant. So 4 of those. Oh, made me jump. Works perfectly. Makes me jump though. Makes me jump every time. Okay, and as you see, we got 2 batteries, one going here, and then that's running and running the lights and so forth. Now, the best thing to do is actually have a trigger, I would think. So when it becomes nighttime, it turns the lights on. So I'm going to have to do that because that's cool, for one thing. And I hate to waste electricity, even though it's endless because it's the sun. So we came to do that. But we're going to keep working on the base. Let's go. Working on the base. Working for a living. Now I'm going to go ahead and aim the garden stuff toward the garden. Let me open up all the doors so I know in which direction what stuff is. Speaking of upgrading. Since I'm going to put all my most precious stuff right here, let's go ahead and upgrade this a bit. Okay. Now again, we're using rebar here to make it where we don't have a lot of pillars here in the middle, as you can see, to hold that up. Now these actually act as a block, even though they look flat. they act as a block up there because they go above that and hold it up. But again, we're going to go ahead and put down our storage boxes. Again, what I want to do is, of course, cascade the storage boxes by 3. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put some storage boxes here. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4 up. And then behind that, I'm going to create what I call a cascade. Now, cascade is basically where you put some frames in. Like so. I'll just go ahead and concrete those babies in. Or actually, let me go ahead and get up there for a second. Do the behind ones first. Oops. Oh, I can't do the behind ones. That's right, because that's a block. I was just explaining that. Boom. And that's what I mean by cascading boxes. That means you have one set, and then the next set is pushed forward, and then the next set, which is pushed forward. You can do usually up to 3 sets from 4 high, and you can reach them about that far up. So I could go up 1 more if I didn't have a glass ceiling. I'm probably going to take this glass ceiling out, or I might leave it, and I'd take everything out and make a whole nother level. Jeez, jump scare! It's going to jump scare the heck out of me. Here they come, zombie horde! Jeez, that made me jump. Here they come. Because this gets old. This gets old fast. With these guys just constantly showing up all the time. Took a pot shot. Took a pot shot. Yeah, all dead. So there you go. So now you know when zombies are attacking your base. Scares the heck out of you like it just did to me. But there we go. Okay, so we got that going. So those are cascading boxes. And they're up far enough to where they're protected. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and just run kind of a offset thing here. All the way around on certain sides. Now, this is going to allow us to have our workbenches and all that stuff in here. Now, the workbenches are going to be on the sides here, along with the forges. We're going to have forges here, and then, of course, workbenches and stuff elevated off of the ground. Now, these walls right here, actually, I'm going to replace with windows if we so choose. Now, I might leave the first level without windows and make the windows up on the top one. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But at least we won't be down at the ground level all the time. You can literally just run in here, get what you need, and you're good. All right, and again, let's cascade those boxes. And then also we can put one underneath. Now, another great thing about doing boxes like this is you don't have the stupid signs in your way all the time. See, I see people do that all the time, and they're hitting the signs, and I still hit them anyway. But this is a lot easier for your people when they're coming in and out. They can literally just go underneath it and access the box. And not have to access it from the front, right? Same thing here. But it still has labels on the front, so it still helps them. Subscribe, follow. It still helps them a lot to do that. So there's a lot of boxes there. And I'm going to go ahead and go with that for now. And the first thing I'm going to do is get some more signs. Let's make a bunch of those while we're at it. How many of those can we make? 1. 1. Whee! Heading down. Now, also what I need to do is need to start scalping these forges or emptying the forges out. So this one right here, I'm going to go ahead and tell it to do some iron. I'm going to go ahead and give it all the fuel it needs. Like that. And then brass. And then clay. Alright, so I gave it a bunch of fuel, but let's see how long it's going to take. It's going to take about... let's see, an hour, 30 minutes or so. And this is way more than an hour and 30 minutes. So I'm going to take that out. I'll put that in there until it looks about an hour and 30 minutes. Right there. Let's say cut that a couple more times. Hour and 57 minutes ought to do it. This way we're not wasting all of that wood there. Gonna start emptying the forges, just a heads up.
Sure.
And then same thing here. That in there, iron. Queue that up, 45 minutes, then clay. And that's about an hour there. Turn it off. So, roughly about 60 minutes. I mean, it don't have to be exact. I just get close. At least I don't, if I forget about it, at least I don't forget. At least I don't lose a ton of that. So I'm going to start those two going. Now I'm going to need some nails. So I'm going to go over here and make me a crazy ton of nails. 17,000 on them might be just a little too many. Let's go 500. Let's do it. Only going to take 7 minutes. Get it going on. Now notice that it's got 13 seconds of fuel left because there was a little bit of fuel left in there from before. But we'll go ahead and throw that in there. And that ought to keep it going for the next 47 minutes. But actually, let's go ahead and take that out. Let's really be precise. Let's really just dial it in right at 7 minutes. There we go. Now, of course, we want to actually empty it as well after that. So we're going to need to go to iron and start to empty that. And then lead. Start to empty that. And then clay. Empty that. How long is that going to take? A crazy long time. It's like 300 minutes. So we're just going to go ahead and put the rest of that in there and cut it in half a few times. Maybe one more. That's good. All right. Yeah. Eat some food. Food. Again, I wait for it to make that noise before I do it. I don't care if I lose my health. I just go for it. Winter is here, kids. Exactly, gamer dude. Exactly. Hey, Sing. Hello. Thanks for hanging out. Good to know, kids. Thanks. You're welcome, troublemaker. Can you change generators? Would it be feasible? I answered that question for David Dell. Thanks for hanging out. Kismet, I hereby challenge you to a pun game. At some point, just start making random puns and keep going until someone in your voice chat guesses it. You win. How about that? See, I concede. I'm terrible at puns. I'm terrible at puns, and I don't enjoy doing them. So, you win. See, the great thing about me is I don't mind losing. Some people are so competitive that they have to win everything, right? Staring contest, pun contest, all that stuff. Me, I'm good. I'm good. But I do appreciate the sentiment, though, there as well. I appreciate the sentiment of wanting to play a game. Do you want to play a game? Little war games for you there. Flashbacks. Totally made me think of war games. All right, there's got to be something faster than this yucca. Hold on. Get rid of this yucca. What do we got? Meat stew. Boom. Oh, I want to take it all. I wanted to eat one. Boom. There's how you get to 100% fast. Meat stew is the stuff. Meat stew is the stuff. All right, just went up +8 stamina because of that. Nice. Nice. Okay. What else? So we're emptying the forges. Do we got any forges that are fairly empty? Let's look at the stone forges. I need to move at least one of them up. That's going to take a while. 90 minutes, 86 minutes. Oh, there we go. Let's make that 12 cement. And in 25 seconds, I can pick that one up. That's funny because he has 35 seconds worth of fuel left. So what I need to do, instead of making a new forge, because I got a ton of them down here, I'm going to grab any forge that I can grab and bring it up to the top there and allow me to start testing the forges up above. Where I want to put the forges. Now, because I have a land claim block down, I can pick stuff up and put it down, pick it up and put it up all night long. All night long, which makes it amazing. Now, again, if you have a question or comment for me, if you are new to my stream, my name is Kismet. I am a somewhat variety streamer, though I've been getting very, very addicted to 7 Days to Die. I also play a bit of Fallout 4. I kind of consider my 7 Days to Die kind of like my primary game right now. I have a lot of fun playing it. So I'm playing with my team. You see we got Gwen in here. We got Waffle. Sometimes we have up to 12 or 15 people here on the Teamwork server. We also have a community server if you guys would like to be part of that. If you are a follower of the stream, especially if you're a sub, you're welcome to come in. It's much better than playing peer-to-peer. You can go ahead and play via our server. It's super stable, at least as stable as alpha can be. As opposed to having lots of lag and whatnot during Horde Night. Now, you can go do whatever you want on the community server, but if you want to be part of the Teamwork server, there are specific rules and so forth to be. Now, if I hear you're amazing on the community server, then I might invite you over to the Teamwork server. So, there you go. There you go. Let's see. I do it my roommate all the time because I just find it riveting. Ribbit. Yeah, I still have my old computer, but I don't know what to do with it. Okay. Okay. Using it for streaming making. Thank you, Sugar Heart. Hopefully I got that name anywhere close. Thank you. Good morning to you. Welcome. They guys are talking to each other. They're talking to each other. I'm watching my chat, though. I'm watching it. All right, let's get all the stuff out of there. Let's go ahead and pick this up. Ba-bam! So, yeah, I invented something new. Actually, let me get my code off first. There we go. Pick that sucker up. Invented the automated kill box, which is amazing. Now, that's going to allow me to not have to have a subterranean base. Because if it can automate its defenses, then while I'm up there crafting or I'm doing something else or I'm out and about, I'm not worried about the base getting destroyed all the time. And there we go. We got ourselves a forge. Awesome. And let's go up and try to plan this out a bit on what we're going to do. So we're going to put all of our kind of finished goods on one side and our raw goods on the other side to make it really simple. Try to keep things simple, peeps. Keep them simple. Morse King, thanks so much for the host. Everyone, thank you so much for answering the call to the stream. I appreciate that love. Now, if you are in the stream and you're thinking, man, this Kismet guy, he's okay. I like this guy. He's a little goofy, but I still like him. Go ahead and hit that follow button up there in that corner. Do appreciate that big time. That's a great way to help the stream. If you'd like to earn some KizCast for contests, giveaways, or just want to help the stream, help me get a little bit closer to that partnership, send a message to Twitch. What you can do is go into your channel, even if you're a streamer or if you're not a streamer, either way, you can go in there and you can go to my channel by popping up in a new window and going host Kismet_Ring of Destiny. It's right there at the top of the screen. Go ahead and put that in there. Then we'll host my channel. You earn some KizCaps toward those giveaways. Now, I give away a lot of stuff, literally thousands of dollars of games. I've given away 35 copies or more now of 7 Days to Die. I've given away Fallout 4 and a whole bunch of other AAA games, including Far Cry and Civilization and so on and so forth. I mean, I could list them all day long. There's a whole lot of them. So if you'd like to be part of that, that's a great way to do that. So you help out the stream as well as you earn some as well. Now, if you really want to send a message to Twitch, and I get this question all the time, Kismet, how can I help you, bro, get that partnership? Well, of course, going out and retweeting is a great way to do it. It's free, doesn't cost anything. Thanks so much to everybody who does that. You guys earn KizCaps for that as well. Gives you an advantage when we do the giveaways and also allows you to participate in contests that we do here in the stream. But also, one of the best ways to do it is just to hit that subscribe button right up there. So please consider hitting that subscribe button. If we get enough subs today, we're going to be doing something fun later on. So we're going to see what we can do. So if you are hanging out in the stream, consider hitting that sub button. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So let's go ahead and do some more here. Let's do some more. So we've got our finished boxes over there. And I probably want to put these right up here. Now, I don't want to put it right up against here. I can't put signs up there, right? And it's kind of hard to access it. You can't see what it says on the sign. But I'm literally going to make the forges attached to the wall. Way up there. They don't have to be on the ground. There's nothing that says they have to be on the ground. In fact, it's better they're not on the ground because they're not in your way. If you want to access them, there they are. Now I can put them on the ground. And I might even put them down one more. And then do them three high all along here. We have a ton of forges for various reasons. And then down at this level, I'll put a sign of what all of those forges are for. Right? So maybe 6 forges for doing concrete, etc., etc. So this one right here, though, we're going to go ahead and see what we can do in this forge. Probably the first thing I want to do is start melting down some iron. Look at all those follows. So crazy. So many follows. But I appreciate all those follows. If you are actually in my stream as opposed to the auto follow thing. Screamer. Headless Screamer. Coming in from all sides. Don't have to do nothing. Watch them get chopped up. Does the siren, activates the blade traps, chops up their head. I go about my business. Don't have to do a thing. Now, of course, there's lots of loot out there, and I'm sure some of you are like, Kismet, go loot all that stuff. Right now, I'm busy. I'm busy building a base. Because I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. All right, turn that on. Let's go ahead and get that melting down. Now, normally I don't like to melt down iron, but we got a ton of it now. At least black iron. I like melting down, of course, the raw iron much better. But I'm going to go ahead and melt down that black iron since I just happen to have it on me. At least I can get that forge started. Let me go ahead and cut that in half. Let's see if we've got any more in here. Got a whole bunch in here. Got like 6,000 in here. Okay, well, maybe we'll just do that. Maybe we'll just do that instead. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and get myself a kind of building box. Where do I want my building box to be? I think right here by the door. This is the way out to the ramp, which is where I'll most likely be coming in and out. So this is going to be the building box. Now again, my goal is to not have a subterranean base. I've done it so many times, and I've done ramps and everything that makes it super easy. I got a double ramp in the one I got right now, and I don't want it to do that anymore. I don't want to have to be stuck underground in the dusty dirt at the bottom of the base or the bottom of the world. We're not going to do that. We're going to stay up here, and we're going to go ahead and put all this stuff in here like so. Even my code in there. There we go. And the rebar frames and the thingy. And we're going to sort it. And then I get my stuff back. What else? Let's see. Cement doesn't belong in there, and that doesn't belong in there. And my bullets. Let's get those back. Now, what I do is I throw it all in there, and then I look back in there and say, okay, what do I need to get out of here for right now? And that wood, probably. And leave the frames in. All right. Oh, and my arrows. Put my coat on me. This way, this stuff doesn't drop in my bar when I come to bring it up here. So we're going to do building mats box. Right? And then also we can put a line of forges under here if we want. I don't care if they hit the forges. That's not too bad. But that is pretty cool that it's elevated. They're all elevated forges. You can get all the stuff that you need. Now, along the bottom here is where... I put my signs away. At the bottom here is where... Oh, I can only make one sign because I'm making nails. That's right. That's right. Hold on. We got to go get some nails. Whee! Boink. All right. And we're making about 500 nails in here, and our nails is done. All right. And that's going to go ahead and crank away, emptying that stuff out. Because all this has got to go up there. And then I'll make a ramp for my my explorers to come straight through, be able to park, drop the stuff in the drop boxes, and then keep on going. I might put the drop boxes on what we call the freeway. The freeway is... go ahead and make it. I should make a special color for the freeway. This is the freeway right over here. And as you can see, it goes out to our base there. I might widen this by one more and then make it so that they can enter up that way, right? Or make it at an angle. I can do it that way too. But I can just basically make a ramp with two drawbridges on both sides. So depending on what side you're coming from, you can come up in there and then just drive right into the base if you want to as well, right? Now, the reason why we have this here too is so we can shoot down at the mobs. But we could, in theory, eliminate this. We could eliminate that trap, make this wider, and make it actually part of the base. So that when you come up, you go in there, and then you have doors at the end that block it, of course, so that other mobs cannot get in. But basically, boom, they can get in, come into the base, be just fine just from this kind of platform right here. So kind of a side entrance instead of going down. Now, we have entrances. You can see them way off to the end there, way over there. Those things right there. And that's how we get in and out of the base right now, through the ramps. So you just go to the ramps, boom, you come flying out of there, go about your business. You come back, you hit the ramp, boom, you fall in there, and you go all the way to the bottom to bedrock, which is a lot of fun. But it'd be much cooler if you didn't have to do that. Much cooler. Okay, so we did that. I wanted to get another 6,000 and put that up in here. Like so. That up in there as well. Top that off with those. And then again, this in here, a lot of the stuff in here is building mat stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out. Like so. Anything I see that's kind of building mat stuff. Kind of, sort of. Kind of, sort of. I hear him, but I don't see him. Shotgun. That's the traitor. That's the traitor. Okay. So we got that going, and then I was going to make a bunch of signs. That was the other thing I was doing. There we go. Let's just make about 50 of those babies. Make about 50 of them. Keep them going. And again, if you have a question or comment for me, my name is Kismet. It is right here. You can put Kiz or Kismet in chat, K-I-S or K-I-S-M-E-T into the chat. It'll highlight in red, attach itself to the top of my chat, so I never miss your comment or question. I love interacting on stream. If you've got any questions, comments, feedback, I hope you guys like my new overlay, like my new Dragon Chalice over there. It's pretty epic. Pretty epic. It's on fire right now. Pretty awesome. B-Rattle, what's up, man? Thanks for hanging out. Didn't mean to confuse you with our chat, but we will continue to do so. Nah, go ahead, bro. That's what the chat's for. Chat away. You know, it actually helps me as a streamer if you guys do chat. If you guys start up a conversation in there, it helps me a bunch. Lol Trollus, hey, what's up? Hopefully I got that anywhere close. Says, hey, Kismet. What's up? What's up? Ancient Steel checking his loot. Look at that, boy. Woo, you got about 3,000 caps. Now you're doing it. Good, now I'm here. Yes, you are totally here. Headless Screamer. Now that's the only way. Now the only way for her to scream will be through the other end. There you go. There you go. If I got an internet, you're gonna be streaming at least 8 hours a day. There you go. There you go. Hey, can I join your party? Oh, you can now because the Roram right now is making it rain. So you're gonna get some of this party going on up in here. He's gonna drop Kiz caps on everybody. Bam. Gonna be closing soon. Alright, so let's go ahead and move all this building mats up into here again. And again, we'll just kind of fill this baby up with all this random goodies. Now, clay we can get out of there. And let's go ahead and actually stack some clay in there as well. Bingo. Bingo! Now, we still got to work on the Arboretum, but we've got to get our forges kind of squared away. So I think what I'm going to do here is just put all of our raw mats at this bottom level. So we're going to go ahead and call this wood and fibers. Now, if you got a whole box full of wood, you're doing something wrong. Something wrong. If you got a whole 5 boxes full of armor, you're still doing something wrong. All that stuff should be combined. Stuff, it should be sold. It should be broken down. Whatever you can do to get rid of it, that's what you should do. It's also going to be raw iron. Raw iron and clay in that one. There we go. And then over here is going to be stone and sand. There we go. And as you see, I kind of combine boxes. I don't use individual boxes. Now, if we have overflow, we'll go ahead and overflow up to there. And let's go see what else we have down here. Let's see. Whee! Probably raw weapon stuff. So what we have right now is we have these elements over the top here. Raw weps, wood fibers, raw black, iron forged steel. We're going to go ahead and take that out. Old tools. Lead, brass, clay, and old tools is what that probably should be. So, yeah. Should be lead, brass, and old tools. Yep. Let's go ahead and do that. Now, every time I try to rebuild the base, I try to improve upon it. Every time, try to combine things that are better combined. So we'll do that here. Let's do that over here. Lead, brass, and old tools. All right, awesome. And then, so we'll have the forges over there. And we got this thing here to help people from not falling down in there. Probably put a trapdoor over that. No, it's not called a trapdoor, it's called a hatch. Yeah. Could have made a scrap iron hatch. Let's just make a scrap iron one, because we just happen to have a ton of iron sitting in here somewhere. Right here. Now, one of the things I need to do, which I just remembered, is to unlock all of these. Or peeps will be yelling at me later. Kismet, the boxes again, bro. The boxes. For the 8 millionth time, I've told you. Unlock the boxes. It's really tough when you're the quartermaster, because I'm the one who builds the boxes and the style of the base and everything. So everyone's like, Kismet, you can't get in there, bro. Can't get in there. I'm trying to help you sort, but I can't get in there. All right. Now, again, I don't want to put boxes all the way around until I know where I'm going to be putting all our workbenches and all of that stuff. What I might do is I might do, like, workbenches 3 high over here. So 1 on the bottom, 1 up above, and 1 above. And same thing here. So we'll have 6 of them vertically as opposed to horizontal. And if I need more room, then I'll just build a second story. Or I'll build out in opposite directions where you can just kind of go up and then it'll be out further as well. But again, so I've got my forges above ground. If any screamers show up, come on, screamers. Show the peeps. Show the peeps. Now, here in the corners, you're going to see me do this with glass. So if I'm sniping some bad guys, I can just go, ha-ha, can't get me, can't get me. Pew, pew. Take that. Take that, evil bush. Kill that evil bush. Okay. So we got forges going. Oil, brass, oil, tools. And, of course, I'll have to cart all this stuff up here in a minute. But I want to get it kind of going. So we'll probably put the... Probably a chemical station in the corners. Maybe a chemical station here, because it takes up 3. So 3 there, and then 3 here. Maybe right here, and then we can make this the weapon. Let's see, wep, raw, wep parts. And this will be raw ammo. Raw web parts, raw ammo, and I forget what the rest of it. Oh, it's going to make a hatch, too. That was the other thing I was doing. And I'm just going to make a cheapy hatch. Actually, I need probably 2 more hatches. Of course, I don't care if they go down in that base now. I don't care if they go down there. They get up here and they go down there, and I'm just going to kill them down there. So, yeah, let's make a hatch, and we're going to go ahead and just take this down. Of course, I don't have any tools. Whee! And I'm the toolsmith. I probably have a massive... Speaking of that, I probably have a massive amount of points. I have 65 points I haven't spent yet. Alright, can I get here yet? No. I need 30 points for that. I am level 110. I still need 10 more in there. So let's go ahead and buy some into toolsmithing. Let's do that. Survivor. Let's... oh, I could have went for Survivor first. Oh! Multiple alarms. Multiple alarms going. Gonna grab a bunch of those finished tools. Did I get a pickaxe? Yes. Should bring the food and water up too. That'll be a good idea. Okay. Now the finished goods. I'm gonna go ahead and just put those on. Where's the exit? This would be the exit here. Maybe in the center. Maybe in the center is a good part for that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now these tools are old tools anyway, so I'm just going to throw them into old tools. I want to melt all these suckers down. We're not doing good with our tools. Our tools are kind of sucky. Our tools are sucky, and we need to make some better ones. We need to get the auger in there, chainsaws. You need to take the nail gun. Take the nail gun. And let's see there. Okay. So, that's looking good so far. Liking it, liking it, liking it. And this will be overflow boxes up here for this. These are all going to be raw goods on this side. And then the finished goods, I'm going to get some of my boxes back. Now the finished goods should probably be right here in the center. Make that nice and easy. Because most likely you're going to be standing on this side. And let me get a axe, which is what I was looking for. It's a junky axe, but I'll take it. There we go. Basically, if you want to jump down in there, huh. It's doing that weird thing again. Okay. Hold on. Rebar frames. There's some wood frames. It's really hard to see which way this one opens. Let's look at this one. Opens that way. Alright. Probably should have done it the other way. On that one, I should have done it the other way. Can't pick it back up again. So it's got to go. Now, the reason why I want to do it the other way is because then you hit the backsplash of the wall and you don't fall to your doom. You know, you don't fall forward and hit that lip. Unless you want to. Unless you want to. But let's go ahead and do it the other way. Again, let's get big X. And then scrap iron hatch. So the little patch is the front. There we go. All right. You can fall down in there if you want. Now, I got a wood frame there to keep me from falling down in there while I'm working on it. But then to see this one, you can come in, do this kind of deal as well. But then, of course, the reason why I don't have the hatch on this side is so that when you're coming up, you can literally go up and then up again, up to the top part. Speaking of that, let's close that out. Oh, I need some more water or something. More water. All right, I'm on it. I'm on it. Love you kids. I watch you all night. Thank you, James Dunright. Appreciate that love, bro. Let me take that, put that in my nice things that people say. I love doing this kind of stuff. I love kind of pushing myself to do new stuff that I haven't done before. You know, I've done underground bases. I've done massive bases the size of cities. We've done that. We've done that. We've been there. We've done that. But we never did this. This is the first time. And this is epic. This is my favorite base now of all time. It is, even though it's not massive like my other base was, it is just big enough to be super effective. The blade traps are perfectly matched the size of the base, so they perfectly go exactly around the size of the base. Everything about it I like. I like the fact that it's automatic. I don't have to worry about it. And if the blade traps start to get damaged, I can just simply repair them from inside as well. I'm going to go ahead and take all that stuff out of there. And this is Horde Night stuff. This stuff should really be... should be down here, but there also should be kind of a second kind of Horde Night boxes outside as well. Maybe I'll cut one of the cement blocks out and put a box there instead. In the last playthrough, in the oil one we did, imagine this is the outside wall here. We made it where you could access the box from the inside or the outside wall. So if you're just driving up, you want to... That's what I should do for the drop boxes. I should make the drop boxes on both sides. Ah, yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make the drop boxes right here as part of the building. Yep. so you can access it from the outside. So you can just drive your bike up here, go over here, access the drop boxes, and then get back on your bike and off you go. And that means I should put the supplies there too. But I gotta watch out though. I gotta make sure that the mobs can't hit it. Oh, we need some frames now. We need to get some frames before we're too far in here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do that again, because that sounds like a good idea. Now what I can do is, of course, block it off, right? Block off that certain area so that the boxes will be protected against that. Now, of course, I'm not going to run it down that far because you're going to need to come by and access this. But basically, I'm going to probably take the bars out and remove the drawbridge and actually make that a permanent part of the thing here. Yeah, why do we not make that 10 instead of 9? Probably because of the columns. Because it does, the math doesn't work out right when you do 10. Because it's 5 on each side, and this has 3 on each side. So it works out, but it doesn't work out when you're trying to do a drawbridge. So you'd have to extend it much further. Things to think about. Things to think about. So yeah, I think I'm going to take this drawbridge out and close this whole entire area in. And then make 2 drawbridges off the side with ramps. You can just whoosh right into it from either side. That would be awesome. Now what would be really cool is if you could trigger the drawbridge, right? Like it sees a player and then opens the drawbridge and get up there, and the second, you know, it like does it for like 2 seconds whoosh, and then it untriggers it. That would be awesome to be able to power that. But I think that's what I'm going to do. Going to take the drawbridge out and widen this by 1 on each side, or 2 on this side. 2 on that side and 1 on this side. Yeah. Not going to be symmetrical though. Just wide at 1 on each side. Then that only leaves me 3, so it's got to be 2 on each side. So let's go 2 on each side. Now see, I like to take frames and use it to help visualize stuff. Yeah, that one's 2 that way. This one needs to go even further this way. Now the reason why I want to do this is to protect the drop boxes. Now, the drop boxes I'll put right here around the doorway, or maybe just across the top. Across the top right there. I mean, that's 5. So when you're doing supports, you got to have a support every 5th one. So if I put the drop boxes right there, that would be epic. Even send this up 1 more. 2 rows of drop boxes. Come on. Feisty. So feisty. Get in there. Okay. Oh yeah. Liking that. Liking it. But it doesn't square to the door, though. Doesn't square to the door. I mean, it squares to the door where you've got, you've got 5 and 5. But this ramp is going to be off by 1. First, I can always move the door. I can always move the door over. And move everything over to the left one. I could do that. But it's not going to be, it doesn't matter if I move it that way or that way. Either way I move it, it's still not going to be perfect. So, I'm going to say 1, 2 that way, 1, 2 this way. I think that's the way to go. I think that's what I'm going to do. So 1, 2, 1, 2. No concrete on me. No concrete on me. Gotta get me some concrete. Trader Joe's is open, everybody. Let's see. Kiz, what you doing? Already have to loot. Kiz, what you doing? You already have a loot room. Yeah, well, actually, I've already got a subterranean base. I'm sick of the subterranean bases. I have done them in every single playthrough, and I've made them on such an epic scale, and that one's not too bad down there. But you get tired to have to go down the bottom of the base and coming back up again. And down the bottom of the base and come back up. Even if you got your scooter where you got to drive all the way down, you drive stuff up, and then you got to come all the way back up again, right? Can you build a base that can auto-defend itself, and then you can also hang out up above? Why not? Because if I have the forges down below, I'm attracting screamers anyway. So I might as well have it up here where my people don't have to keep going down the subterranean base. Literally, they can come up into the base and then go. They don't have to go all the way down and all the way up and all the way down and all the way up. And I know there's that glitch thing with the elevator and all that. I don't do glitches. I don't do glitches. I try to challenge myself. I don't take the easy way out. The easy way doesn't allow you to learn as much as the hard way does. The hard way, or the tougher route, or the untraveled path is the way to learn stuff, I find. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to extend this baby. And sayonara to this drawbridge. Sayonara! Where's my auger? That's what I need. Need my auger. Auger. Where you at? I know I saw you in here somewhere. Put you in tools. You're not an old tool. You're my favorite tool. Auger time, everybody. Let's get our auger on. Bye-bye, drawbridge. Hold on, everybody. It's going to get shaky in here. Kids, that base is epic. Thank you, the Gordo. It's only getting better. It's only getting better. Wait till you see our Arboretum out there. Wait till you see the scale of that sucker. All right, that's it. Boom, that's a goner. That's a goner. Now, of course, it's going to be difficult to shoot this stuff right here, so the people have to go under the base to take care of that. That's too bad. Too bad. Kismet calls it. I'm the boss, man. I'm going to call it on this one. All right, let's run some rebars, framies. Across there. Bingo. All right, what's the gap distance there? So that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 6. Okay. That's not that good to run that, but usually want to have it every 5th one. We could put some other stuff in there, but too bad.
That Kismet, the trader's got 2 dark traps. You know?
Nah, I can make dark traps. That's okay. I'm looking for solar. If you got some metal they got, that's what I'm looking for.
Like what kind of metal are you talking here?
The polished steel. You know, it comes in like that white thingy.
Yeah, roger.
All right, I think we've proven that this is workable here. Boom! More auger action. Now, first thing you're going to say is, Kismet. Hello? Hello? This makes me giddy every time that thing turns itself on. I don't have to worry about it. Blade Trap's got it handled. You know how I know? Because when that sound stops, I know that they're dead. I don't have to go worry about it. All right. Making a serious epic highway here, peeps. And the first thing they're going to say is, Kismet, we can't shoot underneath there. Go down in the base. Go loud? Why is it so loud? So loud with the loudness. So loud with the loudness, everybody. Crank that thing down for a sec. All right. Bingo, bango, bingo. Boom, 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 boom. That's how you get her done. Like that. All right, now why am I widening that out? Because people are going to be parking their bikes right here. This is going to be the place they park their bikes. Speaking of bike, where the heck is my bike? My bike is way out this way somewhere. Did I leave it at the end? I think I did. I think I left it at the end. Let's go find it. Still got to do all the glass in here. I always go from one project to the next project to the next project. Oh, I forgot to do corners. I got to do corners too. Look at this thing. Look at this thing way out here. Huge. Huge mungus. Look at this. Pokey like a boss is out here. I set him to the goal of making an arboretum that you can't see on Horde Night. That you can't see on Horde Night, that literally you just plant the trees right in here, and then it grows the trees, and you can't even see them. The tallest trees you can't see. So as you can see, Pokey has done an excellent start on it here. He's got a whole bunch of support frames underneath there, as well as I'm going to dig around the outside to widen it. But basically, this is going to be like the world's largest arboretum or world's largest tree farm, is what that's going to be. Look how I love how he just kind of flanged out that. Ah, so nice. So nice. So we'll get to that in a bit. And we'll put a drawbridge on that end, a drawbridge on this end, just in case they get up there. You should have fail safes, by the way, in case they get up there for some reason, to block them from just going straight into your base and annihilating your peeps. So always watch out for that. I forgot I got to do corners. I should go back and stop what I got going and do a bunch of corners. Maybe. All right, let's finish this up first. Let's finish this up first. So I want to go back to probably right here about where the ramp starts. And this will be our kind of main platform. Main platform action. Fail fish. All right. Never have too much concrete. Never have too much, because you always need more. And there we go. And we're using 100 center beams, as you can see here, for more aesthetic reasons than anything. We could use these. I mean, those will support it just as much, and they're just as strong as the 100s. They just don't look as cool. They don't look like industrial strength, you know, poles there. All right, that's looking good. So far, so good. Liking it, liking it. Okay, okay. So we'll put that there, and then we'll put two doors right there in case they try to get in that way. On the side. Hey, there's Uncle Fred. Oh, got him from way over here. What's up, Uncle Fred? Just irritating him. Just irritating him. Look at all that. Look at all that loot down there. Oh, that one's going sideways. See how that blade trap is a little bit sideways down there? Right there, this one. Yeah, that one. The reason why that one's a little bit sideways has been taking a lot of damage and needs to be repaired. I need to get down there and repair it at some point. I forget what night is. Horde night. I think it's 109. I forget. Or maybe it's 105. I forget. But I have to move that sign up here so I'll know what it is. So again, the first thing I need is the ability for them to come in and out of the base. Then I need the ability for them to drop off loot. So I always think of my scavengers first. Scavengers always first. What do they need from me? What do they need from me as the quartermaster and the builder? They need a way to get in the base. They need a way to drop off their stuff and get stuff that they need and then get away from the base and go find more stuff that we need. That's awesome. That's awesome. Make this into a garage, too. Make this where everybody parks their bikes right here. This will be a big, giant, long garage. Everybody parks their bikes there against the sides here. Oh, I was going to get my bike. Pfft, forgot to get my bike while I was over there. Forgot to get my bike. I knew there was something I was trying to remember. Oh, it's right there. How do I know it's there? Well, up there at the top, there's a little tracker thing that tells me. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Just realized my thing is messed up. Let me fix that. What the heck? OBS, you're obsessed. Okay. What? Big G, man! Second month already. I'm sorry I've not been talking much recently, IRL. Been busy, but major lurk mode. Hope all is well. Thank you so much. Wow, you blasted all those follows out of there. Thank you so much for that resub love. Appreciate it. Wow. Is it resub time already? Appreciate that big time. Awesome. Awesome. So, yes, thank you so much for that sub, love. Man, that was fast. Hey, Lone, what's up? All right, I missed night 91. Yeah, I missed it too. I wasn't online. I was online. Kiz, what you doing already? Have a loot room. Exactly. Achievement unlocked. Evil bush killer. Exactly. Got that evil bush. It was trying to get me. There we go. The Gordo saying hello in the chat. Hello, hello. Welcome back. I love the nail gun. Me too. Me too. Lately, I've been letting other people use it, but there we go. 2 Horde nights have gone by. Yeah, I think so. I think so. I see my bike down there, though. I want my bike. I want my bike. How can I get it? Whee! Ah, close enough. Close enough. Need my bike for some testing. Look at this epicness going on out here. Tree! Found me a tree. All right, so you're coming up, and you're like, you know what, Kismet? Screw you, man. I don't want to go down that thing. I want to go right up here into the base. And then you're like, ba-boom, into the base. I like it. All right, I got time for you, bro. Feel like doing a little sniping action. Hate when they go in circles. Stop going in circles. Ah, shot right above his head. Didn't miss him that time. Stop going around in circles. Drives me crazy. Okay, so I need to make a ramp. I need some ramps as well. Somebody over here. It's Waffle.
Got some for you in the box here, Chris.
Ooh, what you got?
Top left corner.
Oh, holy moly. Oh, that's a huge upgrade. Thank you very much. Nice.
I tossed your old one in there so I can start weaponsmithing more in them.
Already did. All right. I'm building you a garage out here. And also, if you've been listening to the stream, I'm going to build the drop boxes right into this wall right here. So literally you can come in here, drop everything off in there, pick up food, water, resources, and then right back out you. There you go.
I like it. Oh God, Gwen's on fire.
She's on fire. That girl is on fire. And there she goes. Quick, shoot the airdrop. Gotta reload. Airdrop is literally dropping right over there.
Yeah, I just cleaned up the 6 or 7 that were out there. That's where the parts for your rifle came from.
Yeah, people on the stream last night are like, "Hey man, does nobody pick up those airdrops or what?" I'm like, I don't.
16.1 seems to have fixed the airdrop glitch there, so we're good to go now.
Can you open closed doors while riding your bike? You cannot. And you can't also access your map with unless you get off the bike. Those are 2 real big irritants of my team. They find that incredibly irritating that you can't do it. But I'm sure they will fix it at some point. I'm sure they will get their fixer on. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go like this, everybody. Try to block this out a little bit. Like so. And like this. There we go. There we go. Ah, she's so feisty. So feisty. Now, I'm going to make the round ones over here. I happen to have some. I'm liking everything about this base at this point. I'm liking it all. I'm liking everything about it. There we go. That'll be a big thing there. And I'm thinking probably right here. How wide is that? Let's say this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say right here. That looks fairly good. There we go. So basically that'll be 4 wide for the drawbridge. And then we'll... Same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There'll be a drawbridge on both sides, and there'll be ramps on both sides to get up here. Or maybe I'll just build a stairwell. Do I even need a ramp? Probably just build a stairwell. But of course, ramps are cool too. Ramps are cool. I just thought of that. I just build a stairwell. Stairwells work too. You can go right up the side of stairwells, but it doesn't look as cool, I guess. Figure it out later. Figure it out later. Okay, let's go back in here. And again, see, look, I'm at the level now. I don't have to keep going down to the bottom of the base to get stuff every single time I need something. Because that is annoying. That is super annoying. All right, we're going to need ramps. What are the rest of that other stuff? We got to go get some more of that stuff. We do have to go to the bottom of the base to get some of the stuff that we need. Oh. It done fell down. It done fell down. I guess I got to put a wood hatch down. It still has that kind of glitch where you put hatches down. The hatches are all, like, screwed up. See, this hatch worked. Whatever. Whatever works. They'll still keep you from falling down in there. Okay. See? Gwen's got to come in. She's got to go park over there. And all of that. See? You got to do all of that stuff. See? No more. No more. Now, of course, Chewy just made a whole bunch of houses down here. See, the Waffle's got his house. Nice little bedroom and all of that. We might have to build some places upstairs. Okay, and then Chewy made this by the Wookiee Incorporated. Very nice. Check out Chewy's pad. Oh, this has got a bedroll in there. Very nice. It's always fun to build a vault. I've built a big giant vault before. But again, not this playthrough. Not this playthrough. Gonna get all this stuff out of here. Now, what was I looking for? I was looking for frames. I guess I don't have any. I could have sworn I'd seen them somewhere. Maybe they're in that other box. See, you gotta go all the way up and all the way down, all the way up and all the way down, up and down and up and down. And this looks great, Kismet. Thanks, Splash Gaming. Appreciate it. That's not how our hatches are supposed to work. I know. I try not to block the view with the ramp. Try not to block the view with the ramp. Exactly. Kismet, what about bulletproof glass instead of rebar? Yeah, I'm going to put some bulletproof glass probably along there. Up here. Yeah, I guess we can make a glass one. Kind of like that idea. Yeah, I was going to make this whole tunnel into glass, but I'm not sure I have enough. Of course, I can always make more. Maybe I should just start it with glass. Make this part glass and make this part the concrete. Where all the forges and everything are, where everybody's hanging out in here. Make this concrete and then make this all glass. I'm liking that idea. Now, the hard part, what did I do with all that glass? I'm sure it's down there somewhere. All right, let's go ahead and offload all this stuff. Again, into here. I don't even care if it belongs in there at this point. Throw it in there. There we go. That wood spike in there. Get my bullets back in case some stuff starts to go down. Close that hatch. Again, I tried to put the hatch up there. For some reason, oh, it works because there's a ladder there. That's why it works. That's why it doesn't fall down, because there's a ladder at the top. In this case, there's no ladder. So, got to put it down there. But at least, you know, keeps you from falling. You still jump out. Still jump out if you start to fall in there. Okay. What else am I doing? Oh, looking for that other stuff. Looking for those rounds. Oh, there's a real nice nail gun in there. Bingo. Let's get that one instead. So, yeah, I could have thought we had more corner rounds, but I guess we might have used them up. Oh, it's okay. Got plenty of concrete. Make some more. Make some more. Well, I don't have any in there. Really? I don't have any in here either. Okay, well, we're going to go get some concrete. See, and this is what's annoying about, you forget concrete, you got to go to the bottom of the base. You forget your tool, go to the bottom of the base. You forget this, you forget that, you go down, you get into back and forth, 5 million times. 5 million times. Bam, I'm grabbing all that concrete. Grabbing it all, and back up we go. Kids, you got any tips for beginners? Yes, James. Here's what you do, bro. First thing you do is you learn about food and water. That's the thing you got to learn about right away. Basically, what you want to do is use the beans that you drink, or the beans that you eat, and you get a can, which you can go then get some water, and then, of course, turn that into water. Bye-bye. See? Easy mode. Easy. Gotta get all that stuff repaired, though. Gotta get that stuff repaired. So you use that. You also get glasses and stuff. Try to get your campfire squared away as quick as possible, and then get your forges. Go on to forge iron right away. Your forges and your campfire should be going constantly. Now, if you're trying to do a base above ground, it is incredibly difficult. Incredibly difficult to start with a base above ground. Because, of course, this is very advanced. This is much further in the game. Of course, we have electricity really high. We have blade traps. We have a lot of resources to repair them. So you don't want to do this in the very beginning. You want to go and build a subterranean base like we did, and then offset it by about 40 from your main base, right? Where you have all your finished goods in your main base, where you're dropping things off and sorting it, whatever. And then you run way over there to your forges and whatnot, where you have all the rest of your stuff over there. So you have your finished goods in one spot, and then you have all your original goods in another spot for when you're making stuff and crafting stuff and all of that. Now, this time we didn't do that. We just dug it straight down. We built our own base from scratch and dug it straight down from our base. And then, of course, the screamers come up quite often while we're doing our stuff. I just figured out what this last box is. Mixed cement? No, mixed concrete. Concrete, I think is what it is. Yeah, mixed concrete. Concrete. Brain. C-R-E-T-E. E-T-E. Oh, I forgot the E. C-R-E-T-E. There we go. That's the problem with sleep apnea. You don't sleep a lot, boom, your brain looks at words, and I go, that word looks totally wrong, but your brain doesn't know how to make the word right. That's very scary. Very scary. All right, put all that concrete in there. Oh, and I was going to get my glass while I was down there, too. Let's get that. I put a whole bunch of glass up here. I've got that. And then I've got a bunch of glass going in here. Whoa, 140. Nice. Nice. Oh, I think I might be able to finish all that today. Might be able to finish all that stuff today. Pretty epic. Try not to block the view with the ramp. It's not hot hatches. Looks great. Thank you. Thank you. What are the other trap types? And do any of them compare with blade traps in terms of effectiveness? Are they less prone to zombie attack? You can do the dart traps, which work pretty great. You can integrate them into the side of your base. I was just using some triggers that could be very effective, by the way, if they were actually part of your base. So if you put them as the bars, let me go down here and I'll show you what I was talking about. And I haven't got back to it, but there's a tripwire right here, and you run power to it. And then when they hit the tripwire, boom, it activates it, right? Like you could activate the dart traps, or you can put pressure plates down. So when they're walking along, boom, they hit the pressure plates and it shoots them with the dart traps. That works pretty great. You can also use other things like motion detectors and so forth to trigger those dart traps as well. Someone walks in front of it. Though the tripwire would probably be smarter because the second they hit the tripwire, you could have a whole row of those suckers go off. But the problem is pinpointing in which dart trap you want to fire. That's why the pressure plates are better, I think, for the blade traps, or not for the blade traps, but for the dart traps. So when you hit the pressure plate, that specific pressure plate, then it shoots that specific row, which is what you want it to do. So you could literally put it on the side of the base. Like I could have it right there, and then when they walk down and they hit a pressure plate right here, boom, it would start shooting darts out of there, which would be pretty cool. So you could make that around your entire base, and I may do that in the future. I may do that in the future, instead of it making it round where you shoot, the whole entire base is nothing but dart traps, right, all the way around. Of course, the dart traps can get destroyed, so you'd want to probably make an inner layer of concrete and an outer layer of dart traps, or make it where they can't get to the dart traps, right? So when they're walking toward the dart traps, you have a pit, boom, that they fall in. But first, they get shot, then they fall in the pit. Then you go and you pick up all the stuff from all the loot from the pit, right? Yeah, whole bunch of things you can do. Whole bunch of stuff you can do. Other traps, of course, are the turrets. The turrets are amazing. They are epic and they are deadly. We save those for Horde Night, typically, or for cops or whatever that might show up. We save them for those. So there's a few that you can try. Give those a go. I've got that glass. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. Let's take a look. Now, what happens if we put the curved ones over here? Right like this. Right like this. Bingo. Oh, that's looking nice. Nicey nice. And these right here. Now, a little trick to these. You could go ahead and say auto rotate. Like that. And no, that sucks. Right here on face. That works if you don't accidentally move while pressing the mouse button. Now again, this is only 3,000, but still, it's still the level of the first level of concrete. So it will do a pretty good job of it. Pretty good job of defending. And of course, you've got a nice glass garage. That's cool, man. That's cool. I don't care who you are. That's cool. Speaking of people, hold on. Let's just watch them get owned. Watch them get owned from over here. Oh, did they detect me? I think they detected me. A couple of them did. What's up, party people? I'm up here. Come on, I dare you. The heck did they go? Ah, disappeared. Hi there. How you doing, bro? Doesn't look like too good, though. Doesn't look too good for you. Hey, what's up? I'm right here. Come on up here. Oh, maybe next time. Nope. That's a lot of dead zombies. So there we go. Just takes care of business. Now, I actually need to take a break, actually. Let's take a quick break and make sure my blade traps aren't about to break. So, let's go get some of these electrical parts down here. And let's make sure that we're not going to break the base. What else? We need electrical. We need forged steel. Let's get our steel over here. Okay. Oh, I actually want to be down here. Actually wanted to be down here. Okay. So now you're inside the base. Check your blade traps. Walk around. Oh, wow. They're doing good. Barely need any fixing. Chopping lots of peeps' heads off, though. I can see them out there. Now, during Horde Night, they take a lot of damage. This is going to take a lot of damage during Horde Night, so make sure you've got lots of materials that you can use to repair them. So I usually just watch the blade traps, and while everybody else is just shooting, killing stuff, make sure they don't break. Oh, this is barely any damage. See, they're barely taking any damage. They're just chopping people's heads off before they can damage the blade traps, which is awesome. That's it. That's all she wrote. That's easy mode.
Hello.
Oh, hey, there you go.
There you are. I thought you were like, oh, man, Gwen's totally being antisocial, not talking to us today. I'm like, oh, well, fine. You want to be that way.
I think
Weird.
I think my husband came over earlier and was giving me smoochies and hit my mute button.
There we go. It was great. Well, kids, been fun. I love the stream. It's very charismatic, and base building is on fire. I will tune in again. Have a great night. Thank you, Android Angel. You have a great night as well. I'm going to put that in my nice things that people say. Kismet, what about Bowfood Glass? I'm going to try it. That's going to be awesome. This looks great. Thank you, Splash Gaming. Appreciate it. Now, again, if you have a comment or question for me, if I missed it for any reason, make sure to put my name in there, Kiz or Kismet. It'll highlight in red. I don't mind if you throw it in there. Again, I do not consider that spam. If you're trying to get my attention, it is super, super easy. Just use my name. Just say, like, hi, Kiz, K-I-S. How you doing? I got a question or something like that. It'll pop up in my chat in red and then also attach itself to top of my chat. Say I get busy. It's Horde Night. I'm doing all sorts of crazy stuff. I'm talking to people or I'm talking to my team or organizing stuff. That is the easiest way to get my attention. I love interacting in chat. I really do. It's my favorite part of being a streamer. So if you do have a question for me, let me know, or a comment or whatever. And that's what David Dell just said in the chat. Remember, Kiz loves answering questions. There you go. I do. I do. Good morning, Jazz Sands. How you doing, buddy? How to win the game. You win the game by having fun. That's how you win every game. Even if you don't finish the game, if you're having fun, then you're always winning. You always win. You need water, kids. Yeah, I know. I'm the worst. I probably even have some on me. I don't. All right, I got some over here. I got some over here. I need to be watching, though. I need to be watching that all of a sudden it's going to be Horde Night. I'm not going to be paying attention. Let me look up my Horde Night here. Just to make sure. I thought it was 105. It is 105. Yeah, okay. Always good to double check. Always good to double check. All right, I'll drink some water for you guys because I know that affects your OCD. Me, I don't care. I don't care if I even die from food. Food and water, I don't care. It's not like I've died that many times. Only died twice. I think once to a pack of dogs and then once to I bled to death or something. I was trying to save a member and I bled to death. But oh well. Oh well, no biggie. All right, and then while I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and put this stuff in here. Man, we need a lot more electrical parts again. A lot more electrical parts. Hey, Waffle, we're going to need a lot more electrical parts, man, for Horde Night. A couple days.
Yeah, I've been trying to pick apart everything. I've been driving about 2 kilometers just to find, like, something that's intact.
Should I be putting those in building now?
Putting what in?
The electrical parts in the building mats?
I'd bring him and put him in this base repair up here for right now.
Okay.
But I'm moving the entire base up into the main area now, so. But still planning it out and getting the idea. I think we're going to do the internal and external drop boxes. Right here over this kind of west or east door toward the garden. I'm building a giant kind of garage here. Boom. Gonna be epic. Gonna be epic. Okay, so I took care of that. It's Horde Night 105. I've got plenty of glass and stuff. Should I round this side or not? I think not. I don't think I need to round this side. I think I'm just gonna let that go straight. And put a door in there.
Okay, there's another 156 electrical parts in there.
Cool. In the repair box.
In the I put it in the building mats box up here. I didn't even see the repair box.
Yeah, it's downstairs in the kill box itself, but I'll grab it. No worries. All right, looking good there. And let's set it up over here. Got my coat just in case it gets cold. Already did that one. Oh, already got it there. Rotate that around. Bam. And kind of tempted to leave this open. Kind of tempted to just leave that open there. And Celius, thank you so much for the cheers. Filling up the Dragon Chalice. You guys like the new Dragon Chalice? If you like it, put a 1 in the chat. I worked on it very hard. Envious Seabass. I am doing awesome, bro. I'm doing amazing. By the way, you don't have to put the add Kismet Ring of Destiny. You can just put Kiz or Kismet. Uh-oh. More peeps who want to die. I love to let you guys watch him get killed. Where are you guys at? Somebody died over here. Bunch of mobs running by or something. I love those alarms, though. The alarms are cool because you can go over here and make sure that they're all dead. Because the second that alarm goes off, you know they're all dead. So it's like warning you, hey, there's mobs, and then, hey, they're all dead, all's clear, go back to what you were doing. That's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm building like a glass garage right here, which is going to be awesome for my peeps. So they can park their bikes out here. They can scavenge and go back and forth without the constant need to go into the subterranean base.
You're still on fire, Gwen.
She's on fire!
I don't know why.
Check your heat. Might be overheated.
Nope. I'm hungry, though.
I'm going to put a garage door there. That's what I'm going to do there. I hate it when I do that. I hate it when you click at the last second. The last second. And then it moves. Ah, life is a struggle. Life is a struggle, peeps. This space is looking freaking awesome. I don't know why I'm thinking, close the blast doors, close the blast doors. Just like popped in my head all of a sudden. That little Star Wars reference there. Star Wars reference. I like how it does base rotation though. I do like the fact that it does base rotation first. So when you're rotating it around in a circle, it does that first.
I'll be right back.
It's much better.
Roger that.
All right, then we need 2 drawbridges. And we need a couple ramps. That's what we need. And then we need a whole lot of stuff here. So, let's test out the curved ceiling here. That's what I'm going to do. Do a little bit of advanced rotation. Let's see if we can run it into a curved ceiling. God, it's hard to see. I think that's right. Oh, thank goodness. Can't see a darn thing. Oh no! I'm too far over. Is it right? I don't know. I might be too far over. It might be right. We'll find out. That works. That works. I dig it. I wanted to try this kind of rounded ceiling over on these things over here. The problem is when you get to the corners, how do you do the corners rounded ceiling? Because you don't have like one that goes at an angle or is rounded like you have here for the cement. So I might have to put cement rounded corners in the corners. We'll see. But I like that. I like that a lot. All right. I seriously doubt I have enough to do this, though. You know what I find is if you manually rotate it, you have less of a chance of it going wrong. Right? Which I like. Oh, yeah. That's freaking awesome. That is awesome sauce. The only problem is being able to support the glass all the way across there. So I'm going to probably need some trussing to support that glass. Otherwise, it's just going to fall down. Let's go ahead and put the top part in here. So he has a less chance of acting funny when you just manually set it to the right thing. Maybe I should have made the bottom out of glass too. The whole bottom part out of glass. Then you can see any mobs underneath there. Alright. Well, that's looking cool. Now, I have to do everything because I don't have enough resources. I just try to look at what can be done first. See, right? And then you come back and you fill in the rest later. Like, fill in the rest of this. So I'm going to go ahead and go over here and fill in these corners that I have. This is the reason why I made these, is to fill in these various corners. So let's do that first before we go and waste all the resources. And Gwen's like, Kismet, you never finished mine, brah. You never finished mine. Now I'm gonna whine about it. Yeah, she wouldn't whine, but I just say it. Alright. This way she doesn't get shot up here while she's doing her stuff. If something does shoot at her, she'll have those corners in there. That's in a door right there, too. I gotta go get those doors I made, too. That's where those doors... That's what those doors were for. I saw those doors earlier today, and I'm like, I know I made those doors for some reason. And now I remember. There we go. All right. Looking good there. Finish this out. I have so much to do. There's just so much to do right now. But let me go ahead and finish this first. So I feel like I got this done to a stage where it'll be good. That's good. Starting to get cold. So I keep my jacket on me in case it does. It's about to snow or something. Need some food. Those are all looking good. Need those doors. Need some traps there. I need two more doors. Go ahead and put these doors in first, though. I bring the doors up. That would have been too awesome if I did, but I didn't. I didn't bring them up. That sucks, Ors. That sucks. Bummer. Bummer. It's like, what should I do first is always the biggest problem in this game. So I got to get the doors. I got to make more doors. I've got to more doors. I got to go to more doors. One does not simply make more doors. Or maybe they do. Maybe they do. Let's go over here. What's up? So Bass, doing great. Remember now, kids, IRC hatches always occupy the bottom side of their voxel. So if you want to put them over an opening not occupied by a ladder that drops the tunnel, if it's best, you can find a frame or a decorative siding, something you could use structurally occupy the voxel and leave it physically open to drop through. Yes, exactly. Exactly. That's when you put one of those kind of little side rails up there. You put it on the backsplash of it, on the inside, so when you step down in, boom, you can still drop. I could do that, but nah. Where are the enemies, Kismet? They're all laying dead outside my base. That's where they're at. I like it. That's how I like to see them. Lots of dead peeps. Where did those hatches go? I saw those hatches somewhere. Just random looting that one. Random looting that one over there. I'm going to take all these boxes out, too, so people just don't throw random loot down here. That irritates me. Somebody been hitting the wall right there. Take care of that for you, bro. Take care of that for you. Oh, no room. No room. Darn, where'd those hatches go? Where did them hatches be at? Can't remember where I saw them. That stuff's still churning away. Don't know, don't know. Apparently not in those. In here, maybe. Wow, this has already been cleared. Very impressed by clearing the goodies out. Cleaning house on the drop boxes. Bingo. Okay. Well, I don't know where my hatches went. That's a bummer. How are these looking? Oh, that should be doing iron. That should be doing iron right now. But it's not. Let's offload. Offload something, and then we will get that going. So you want all this stuff to be doing something while you're doing something else. Otherwise, you got to come back, and it takes like hours for it to do its stuff over there. So let's get it going. We'll just take half of that, put it in there. We'll start it up. How long is it going to take? 157. Turn off. Get it down to 157. 154. Right click a few times. Get a little bit extra. On it goes. That's going to take like 2-3 hours. It's going to take like 3 hours to get that out. That should have been running all that time. Same thing here. Iron. Should be all running. All running at the same time.
I am back.
This should be
you were loud.
Sorry.
Alright, again, I'm going to clear all the forges, just a heads up. No more melting it in there. I want to get it all out of there. 20. Oh, 20. I want to get lead. Get that all out of there. Take the stone out of there. And then glass. What's faster? 90 minutes or glass jars? 247. So glass is much faster. And then stone. Boom. Hey, look how long that's going to take. Take a very long time to get that out of there. Oh, I don't even have enough. Don't even have enough room to do it. All right, hold on. Let's do the lead first. Then we'll do the iron. Like so. And then once the lead's done, we can then queue up the clay. And then we know we can just let this run for a long, long time. Alright, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours. 7 hours of that working? Yeah. Yeah. Alright. So again, we need to just take all this stuff up. Not enough room. Not enough room. So we got a whole bunch of random stuff we need to take up and we need to get it going. Sealed garage, no shooting holes? Nah. We don't need shooting holes because we can shoot through here. Right here. All the way around the entire base. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Anybody goes right there underneath the thing? Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. In fact, we don't even need to do that. Base defends itself. That's why I call it the automated base. Literally, I don't have to do nothing. I just fall down this hole and climb all the way back up again. I don't have to do nothing. It basically defends itself. And at what strength we want it to defend itself is also the question. Eat that sucker so I don't have to deal with it. Boom, 83%. There we go. Nice. How much it wants to defend itself, or what level we need to defend itself is how many things we turn on.
Boom.
Steady McGetty, see you later. That cup's looking pretty full. Not anymore in a second. Here comes a big bada boom. Boom! Later, little dragon hammers.
And chainsaws and nail guns.
And look at that. Oh, you're knocking me off the bit up there.
Like a pneumatic impact wrench.
I missed half of that. Were you talking to me?
Well, no, I was just saying that how we have like augers and chainsaws to make our lives easier with those two things, and a nail gun obviously to build quicker. Now, if there was like a pneumatic, I don't know, impact wrench or something to take things apart faster, that'd be amazing.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, like a really hefty wrench.
Yeah, because I've repaired this wrench 3 times now, so I think I can say that I would like a impact wrench, like the ones they have at mechanic shops.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you could have it where it's part of the power. You can run power to it and then run it to the wrench, and you're like, that'd be cool. Or you could build a battery backpack for it, battery thing for it.
Yeah, I was hoping more battery pack. Yeah, so when I'm on the road, I can actually take something apart in less than 15, 20 seconds.
Let's see. Use that for landmines. Leave that in there. Paintbrush, paintbrush, paintbrush. A whole bunch of various tools. These tools are old news. I gotta melt all those tools. What the? Why is? I must have put all that stuff in the wrong box. That looks like my stuff. I put all that stuff in the wrong box, everybody. That's why I couldn't find any. That's that one, not the hammer. Not clay. Let's take that out of there. Let's take the iron out. That up there. Start putting this stuff away. Clay. Clay, clay, clay. Building mats box. Paint. What else? This stuff. Not that, not this, not all that, not springs. Forge. Black iron. And steel. So we'll put all our black iron up there. Up there, and then we've got stone and sand, so we're going to put stone there right now. All the rest of the stuff, and we'll deal with it later. Deal with it later. Put it all in there. Feathers and random stuff.
I think I'm gonna have to call it a night.
Alright, cool.
Alright, take it easy, Gwen.
Good night.
Okay.
Night.
Got that going that way as well. More doors, exactly. Aren't those fidget spinners outside enough for the next horde night? They are. But when the cops come in, they do a lot of damage, and they might knock one of them out. If they knock one of them out in the corner, then the bodies are there in your way, so you can't put another one back up in there, and then you have to run a cord and everything. But what you do is you just turn them on whenever the cops come through. Then you turn on the turret, so it wipes out the cops, and then you turn the turrets back off again if you really want to be conservative on your ammo. Now, I just like to watch them all get annihilated. Which is a lot of fun, though that is very hefty for our weaponsmith and ammo smiths to do each time. Yeah, this stuff needs to be resorted big time. Resorted big time. All this stuff. Got an idea up here. There we go. Less used building mats. So stuff that I'm going to use very less, like burning barrels. That I'm going to scrap. What else? Hay bales. That I'm just going to scrap. Grassy ground. Maybe that doesn't belong in there. Flagstone ramp. I could probably just scrap that. Scrap this. Wood railings. Scrap them. Scrap all that. Cement doesn't belong in there. Water is out of there. Iron this out of there. Concrete out of there. These are tools. Like what stuff I look for less, right? Like I don't look for torches. I don't look for candles. I wish you can scrap torches. I don't look for that stuff. I look for a lot of this stuff. Hubcap mines probably don't look for a tool die set. No. Brushes maybe. Spotlight maybe. Grassy ground should be more like in the garden box. Maybe. I'm not going to use these jail doors, so I'm going to scrap those as well. Let's see. All the rest of that stuff looks good. And let's go ahead and put this stuff over here. Tools. Hold on. 2 chainsaws. And then less used building mats, which is going to be this, all this other stuff. Various random stuff that we rarely ever looking for. I'll put all that up in there too. There we go. Oh, I like that. I just added that box. That's better. I mean, I added it as in I never usually make another box for it, but now I'm moving it out of there. Moving it out of there, and then we'll go ahead and put our iron and steel up here and finished. Steady McAddy! Oh my goodness! Look at that! Holy mackerel! Later. Now that was an epic one. That one, he crushed it. He came down and went boom, boom, boom. It was like rapid fire. Rapid fire to get that. Whoa, look at that. You see that dragon ever go flying? Wow. So there we go. Don't forget to fix blade trap, Kismet. Already did, David Dell. I fixed them earlier. They were fine. I went around and fixed them all. Kids, with those storage containers so high, wouldn't the signs be easier to see on the bottom side? Yeah, they would. I would love to put them on the bottom side. The only problem is you can't. So you can only rotate them like this. Now what I'd really like to do is put them on the floor. And then you have them on the floor, and then you can just put a sign on top of them and access them on the floor would be really great as well. But what I usually try to access them from underneath. Because this way you have the sign and the box, and it only takes up like 1 square, and it takes up a very minimal amount of room in your base, so you can have a massive amount of stuff and have it all labeled in the minimum amount of space and still be able to access it without hitting the sign every 2 seconds, right? Now, me, I'm the one who made the sign, so I'm really the only one who's going to make the sign come up. Basically, a whole bunch of other people are going to come along, and if they hit the sign, they'll just say it's locked, and then they can just go into the box. But me, I like to access it from underneath, and it's also providing protection against all of your stuff getting destroyed. If they come in, you lose if they come in here and destroy all your stuff. Well, in theory, you lose a ton of stuff if they break all this stuff and you can't get it back in time, because you have to make more boxes, you have to put it somewhere before it disappears, which would be a danger, right? So if something got in here, it could, in theory, hit these boxes. Now, if a cop gets in here and shoot these boxes, that's it, bro. That stuff's going flying everywhere. So you got to take care of the cop. You got to grab all the stuff. You got to find a place to put the stuff right away. That's the danger of that. Having your boxes where the mobs can get them. Especially at ground level. They can just, that's the first thing you're going to do. Go right through the middle of your boxes. And try to wipe them out. So there we go. There we go. So I got that over there. I was bringing the building mats up. I was going to make some drawbridges. That was the other thing I was going to do. And some doors. I don't know what happened to my steel doors. I'm just going to move the stuff up there. I think I better just work on that for now. Let's work on that. And that's it for building mats. Sayonara, building mats. Yeah, I know I could use an axe, but I didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like it. I wanted to use my auger. Eat that, sucker. Eat that. All right, finished tools. Now watch this move. I'm gonna lock the box. Gonna lock it. Take the sign off. Now, I'm gonna leave it there because I don't want my stuff to fall down, though it is probably attached to above. Yes, it is. But I want to get all this stuff out of here first. All right, so I got all the finished tools. Heading upstairs. Heading upstairs. So yeah, I'm gonna put all the finished tools, all the other stuff, into the wall here. Let's go ahead and start on that too while we're at it, so we can move some stuff into there. Let's go ahead and get those boxes. It's like, where'd all my stuff go? I think I put them into the wrong box. See, that's what I did. I put them in the wrong box. I almost forgot again. I almost forgot again. So I'm like, where'd all my stuff go? That's where it went.
Do you need any more battery or generator banks?
Yeah, I keep getting the battery. Well, you mean the batteries themselves or the solar banks?
No, it's just generator bank, like the ones that runs on gasoline or the ones that run on batteries.
Yeah, generators I can make. I can make solar batteries as well. I need the actual solar cells is the most thing I need.
Okay.
Let's see. Put this up here. Need the forged iron there. So I'm going to try to consolidate all this stuff now because it's getting kind of all over the place because we've been bringing it up and down in there. And I'm going to just put all this stuff into old tools. So that's what they really are. They're old tools. All of these tools now should be at 600 or at least 500. So this stuff really needs to be consolidated. All that junk is in there. Get that out of there. Scrap that. And what else? Black iron up here. This is raw iron. Hey, what's up, guys? Oh, they're gonna come in and party! Oh, turned off. There we go. These guys are nice enough to turn it back on again. Yeah, so it should have ran longer because he got past it, got a little too far out. There they go. Come on in here, guys. Let's party. Let's party, everybody. Nobody else? Not triggering the trap there. I might have to run another trigger over this way so that they can see in the middle. Might have to put a middle one in for that secondary trigger. Because they're right in the middle of these, sometimes it doesn't trigger the activation. So I think what I should have done was made this one a little bit further out to the side. And then the same thing here. A little bit further out to the side so I get a better kind of cone. But I can always, take all that stuff off of there and take that down and make another one. At some point. Doing other stuff right now. Doing other stuff. Again, I'm just going to be lazy here and just drop all this stuff in here real quick. Deal with it later. Oh, there's some steel upgrade. Let's go use that real quick. Speaking of doing stuff. Alright, right here. Right there. Dang, almost got it done all the way around. Very nice. Let's do corners. Oh, need more of that. Need as much of that as I can get. Okay, so we got that up there. We need to bring some more stuff up. Let's put this in here. Put this in the building mats box. We're going to make some more boxes. We're going to go ahead and auger out the box area. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. So say these ones here be the drop boxes. So you need, because you want drop boxes and you want pickup boxes. So gas, food, water, and meds and ammo. Food, water, meds, ammo, and then tools and stuff. So they should not make it into this part. If they make it into this part, we did something wrong. So yeah, I've got to have those doors there. I probably should make sure this is secure up in here. This has got to be very secure up in here because they could run up and knock down some finished goods. So I'm gonna put the finished goods up higher, right here. Now hopefully it doesn't make my whole base come down. Never know. You never know until you go to it. Alright. So basically these boxes are going to be accessible by both sides. So if you're inside, you can go ahead and collect the drop boxes, grab the drop boxes. Or if you're outside, you can go ahead or fill the drop boxes. Or you can take them out. So that's what I'm going to do. Like so. Alright, looking good. How many drop boxes do we need? We make like a U-shaped thing for drop boxes. Let's do it. What's up, Tomathan? Good morning. My bit boss attack was ineffective. Must have gotten taken out by your blade traps. There you go, Steady McGetty. There you go. Raz is back. Says night. Oh no, he's going to sleep. All right, have a great sleep, man. Appreciate the lurk. Exactly. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Why do you have the low wellness? Because I'm not trying to impress anybody and I don't care. I'm not trying to impress anybody by my wellness. I'm not an explorer, I'm a builder. Though I do love to explore, I do love to loot. But I'm building some epic bases up in here. And I don't worry about it. But hey, if you like to have epic, high-level stuff and you like to say, look at me, I am amazing because I have high health. There you go. Now the funny irony is I've only died twice. Died from a pack of dogs, Look at Waffle. He's got 26 deaths because he goes out there and he goes outside and he gets into lots of trouble. But I've also died because I bled to death because I didn't bother to run back and get a bandage. But such is the way it goes. Because I like to do a lot of building. I am a builder. Building stuff. That's what I like to do. There was a loophole. You can do so much stuff in this game, it doesn't get boring. Exactly. That's the thing about it. I mean, I can literally play it 7 days a week and never get tired of it because there's always something to do next. I mean, I should be collecting resources right now. I should be doing some other things. I should be finishing that glass over there. I should be moving the forges. I should be doing like 50 things, but I am doing this right now instead because I think this is what we need to do first before we do anything else. But I need to repair that. How many wood? I'll repair it in a second. Repair it in a second. Now what I'm doing right now is setting what I call indoor and outdoor boxes. Indoor and outdoor boxes allow my team to come up, drop stuff in the drop boxes, and then from there they can go ahead and then access it from inside the base and put it away. Which kind of allows them to not have to go into the base every single time. They should come in, drop the stuff off in the drop boxes, do whatever they need to do, and then go out and scavenge again. Which is pretty awesome. Now, of course, you want to make sure this is up high. You want to make sure that the mobs can't hit it. Now, I would prefer it to be up one higher, but since I built my base at this level, and I have the glass there now, I could have put that glass up one more. That would have been an idea, but I think we'll test it, see how it goes. If it goes horribly wrong, well, then we know not to do that next time. Let's get some wood over here. Oh, what did I do with that wood? Probably dropped it into building mats or something. Or over here. That's what I did with it. Repair those suckers. Don't have any concrete on me. All right, nice. Nice, nice. Liking it, liking it, liking it. Okay. So these here are going to be my normal mixed boxes. So we're going to get ourselves a paintbrush, and we're going to get ourselves some paint, and we're going to have some fun. Okay, now the paintbrushes, you can paint colors and all sorts of fun stuff. But we're going to go ahead, in this case, is we're going to go ahead and paint some supply boxes so that they know which ones are what. So the mixed box is going to be the one in the middle, which is going to have the food, water, all that kind of stuff in there. And then we're going to have a one that is going to be gas. So we're going to go ahead and do, oh, wait, not in there. We're going to go ahead and do this one for the gas. There we go. And then we will do another one, which will be tools. Why do I keep doing that for? This way. Another one will be tools. So we'll go ahead and put that on there. Now the rest of them are going to be drop boxes. So I'm going to find something that makes it look like a drop box. Let's see. What do we want to do? Let's do something different. Now normally I could put ammo and weapons and all that stuff on there. But I kind of feel like doing something different. I mean, there's some cardboard boxes there. Could do those boxes they usually do. Boxes that you open. Glass opaque. Making them into gravestones. Let's see. Countertop, beer coolers. Pill case. Maybe just a shipping crate. Let's see how that looks. I'm liking that. Liking it. DK Keeley, thank you so much for the host. Everyone those hosts, give me a little bit closer to that partnership. How's it going tonight? It's going awesome, man. Some random company. Hello, Kismet. Hello, welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging out, bro. Is this game even fun at this point? Oh, it is so fun. It is so fun, bro. It is so addictingly fun. I could literally do it all the time. I just continuously do it. Now, the reason why we're doing so good on day 104 is because we have a massive team that works together. It's very difficult to do that on your own. We have so much stuff at this level where you can build giant bases and tons of glass and all of that stuff. But we have, 12 to 15 people going and doing different stuff and grabbing resources and making food and all that stuff, working together, which is what makes it really, really awesome. That's what makes it easier. Easier. So I'm going to go ahead and make that like that. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and also paint underneath there with blue. Like so. And what that signifies is that this is, that these are the drop boxes. And then I'm going to actually put a sign there that says drop boxes. So people know what it is. Boom! Also, everybody with the hose, thank you so much. Appreciate it, everybody. I'm going to put it right here. Drop boxes. There we go. Drop boxes. I wonder if I could put a sign above there. I'm just going to go ahead and put these like this. And this is going to be gas. And this is going to be mixed. Food, water, meds, ammo. There we go. This is going to be finished tools. And then, watch as I make it where I don't have to retype it again. I just highlight it. Yep, I try to highlight it. Control-C to copy. Turn around on the other side. And do the same thing. And then paste like that. Now, we probably should paint both sides the same. Otherwise, it's going to get confusing. So we're going to go ahead and paint that in around there to signify those are the drop boxes. And then again, we'll go in. We'll get our specific ones. Speed up a little bit since you already watched me do this once. And then this one. Like so. And the other one is this one. Bingo. And I type pretty fast. I'm just going to put finished tools. And this one over here is going to be gas. So this way the person on this side who's putting the finished goods in there knows where to put that as well. And then we're going to go ahead and do the other boxes. I forgot where they were now. Right there. Shipping crate. There we go. So the person inside is going to be doing that. Now this is going to go ahead and have a purple road. Purple road. Purple road. Out of here. Because this is going to be the garage side. Now always make a purple road for the garage. Because people should not be blocking wherever the purple is. If they're blocking the purple, then they are doing it wrong. Why is that not painting? Why you no paint? I don't know.
Alright kids, I was able to pick up about 350 electrical parts and about another 50 components. And I got enough gear there to make another auger. I threw it up in the tools bin. But I think that's it for me tonight. My eyes are on fire.
Alright, no worries, man. Try to get this garage going so you don't have to keep going to the bottom of the base. I got the drop boxes up, by the way. If you want to try those out on your next adventure with us.
Roger.
Alright, there we go. So this is kind of the thoroughfare. Let's try it from this side.
Oh no, I gotta come back in. I parked in the purple zone.
Busted. Let's see. Let's see, what color do we want where they can park? Pink? No. Would be a nice, wish I had some of these other ones. I could use those. Drywall. Metal duct. What can I use for parking? Wood siding. There's some tile floors. See how tile floors look. No, I'm digging it. Not bad. Let's go with tile floors. Now what I'm doing right now is more aesthetic stuff. Just to get an idea. Oh, now I gotta repair my thing. Repair my thingy. There you go. This is more aesthetic stuff, right? But it's fun to do sometimes. Take a moment to do all this stuff. I really need to be moving all the stuff up here. That's what I really need to be doing. And it looks like I'm going to be doing Horde Night by myself. That's going to be fun. The gas and the finish tools need to be switched, I'm pretty sure. Oh, they'll be wherever I end them up. Yeah, they're probably backwards in there. I'll check them in a sec. What I do is I'll put it up, and then if I got it backwards, I'll, of course, check it from both sides when I finish. Because it happens, especially when you start getting a bit tired. And speaking of that, let's see if I need to do my cut. I do, okay. I'm going to make a cut. Watch for the next part.